We're working Europe right now. Calling CQ, calling CQDX Europe, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Just worked 2 stations in France and 1 in Scotland. Calling CQDX, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. See if we can get this guy. Calling CQ, calling CQDX Europe, 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. One 165 Alpha Tango 084, 165 Alpha Tango 084. This is 9 United Delta X-Ray 791. Okay, 9 United Delta X-Ray 791. This is 9 UDX 791, west coast of Canada.
Okay, 9 UDX 791.
Okay, I have you as well, about 5 and 9 here on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. 165 division, good Q5 signal.
Deactivation 165 Alpha Tango, separation X 084. Of deactivation 100%. Thank you very much.
All right, 165. What was your country, the division? What country is that?
It is Sardinia Island. Sardinia Island.
Wow.
165 division.
That is great. That is great. That's my first contact to that island. I'm on the Gulf Islands. I'm located on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. QSL.
Very, very beautiful contact, my friend. Okay, my personal name is Alex. Okay,
Alex.
X-ray. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, Alex. My name is Joe, Juliet, Oscar, Echo. Thank you, Alex. Cheers to you, my friend, and happy DXing. I thank you for the contact. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. QSX. Cheers, my friend.
Thank you very much, Joe. Alright, nice contact. Have a nice day.
73s. Wow. Yeah, 165 division, sounding good. Yep, same guy. That's good. That was a good contact. That was my first Slovenia island. 165. Nice. Hello, Matt. I'm doing good. I'm up on 555 Upper Sidebound. I just worked a couple of stations in France, one in Scotland and one in Slovenia Island. So let's see where else we can talk. Calling CQ, calling CQDX Europe, calling CQ Europe. This is 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. I got beam towards Europe right now, so I'm not picking up any US skip. CQDX, calling CQDX Europe, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791, 9 United Delta X-ray 791, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. Morning, making mine 99. You know, I got out of bed at 5 a.m. this morning, just before 5 a.m., and my lower back was just freaking killing me because I was digging all yesterday. I dug for like 4 or 5 hours straight. So I'm resting my back today. What kind of beam I have up? I have a 3-element flat side Yagi, Serio SY3. So I'm on 555 upper sideband, guys. CQDX, calling CQ, calling CQ Europe. This is 9 UDX 791, 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. $595. Let's see what we can. Let's see where we can talk. CQDX Europe. This is 9 UDX 791 west coast of Canada. Calling CQ, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Quiet. Africa is calling for. You don't want to talk to me. Anyway, there's a lot of activity on 555. Europe lights north of 40. It looks like a cool beam. Yeah, it's a nice beam. I've had a few beams up over the years. Not a lot. I've had a few beams up over the years, and this is so far one of the best ones I've had for shooting skip. Good. Hello, WDTV CB. Lots of friends coming in here. So I'm on 555 upper sideband, and Europe comes in here in the morning. That's when Europe rolls in here, and then it should be faded out in about an hour or so. Calling CQDX, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791, 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. It really does work good for the distance, this beam. I put some beams up for people. But yeah, this one wasn't bad to put up. I think my more complicated one I put up when I was like 16 years old, it was a 2-element quad beam. It was a quad beam, Eliminator 2 high gain full quad. And I had it up in a tower. Hello from Germany. Wow, cool. 13 EK 991. Hey, Timo, I'm on 555 upper sideband. So if you call out there, I'll try to get back to you. Yeah, the 3-element beam's easy to put up. I put it up myself. I even put it up on the mask myself too. Hello, biker buddy. How's it going there, Jason Woods? I wish I'd be riding today, but I can't. It's raining out. You know what I mean? How tall I have it up? It's just under 10 meters, so just up about 30 feet. Just about 30 feet. Oh. Four 410. Let's see if we can get to him here. CQDX France, CQDX. This is 791. This is station 9 UDX 791, west coast of Canada. Nine UDX 791 on the west coast of Canada. Too noisy. I got to get out of that channel. It's too annoying. Go back to 555. And we'll listen. 555 is really busy. So the very first beam I ever had in the 1970s was a 2-element V-quad, and that worked pretty good too. A lot of France. Yeah, lots of France coming in. I hear you, but very weak. Oh, Timo, okay, I'm on 555. I'm going to call again, okay? 555. CQDX, calling CQ Europe, calling CQ Europe. This is 9 UDX 791. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. This guy's calling. He's in France. I'll be on 27911 in 10 minutes. 911. Wow, way up there. Okay. Gibling, I'll try in England. Okay, we'll try. 911. I rarely ever talk up there. CQDX, calling CQDX. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, QSX. 911. Beam and like 5 watts. Yeah, that's what I have. I have a beam and half a kilowatt here. Make mine. I have a 500 Texas Star High Drive 500, but I don't have it turned up. I have it turned down. I'm only running about 150 whiskeys, so I do like a little bit of a challenge. CQ, calling CQ, calling CQDX. That is 150 whiskey QDX. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Lots of friends coming in. Okay, Jason, we're going to try you up on that channel shortly. You said in 10 minutes. We'll go up there. Music playing this end on UK. I'm going to go up there in a shortly and try you. Oh, let's see what I don't know. Let's go up there and see what happens. 911. I think I kind of hear something. 91125. Okay, I got to check my matcher. That's what's very crucial. Match is probably way screwy. Oh, yeah. Now it's not. Gotta love the antenna tuner. That's as good as it's going to get, I guess. Okay. Let's try to get to you. Calling CQ, calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is 9 UDX 791 on the side. I'm on 91125 right now. I don't have the other digit in there. I have a Ghetto Radio Shack antenna tuner. That's okay. Hey, you know what? I actually have an old antenna tuner from Radio Shack. Where the hell is it? Right here. I've had them since the 70s. I got a couple of them. They actually work. See that? Antenna tuner. Right there. Radio Shack. I have 2 of those right there. I used to use those back in the day. Back in the 70s, I was using these things, and in the early 80s. So there it is. Not really ghetto. It still actually works, man, but I'd probably blow it up with a lot of power in it. I have 2 of those sitting right here. And then I got the old, there's some Jana switch boxes. when I had my beam antenna, right? So there's the jet. I got a couple of those. I got a lot of stuff sitting around here. And what is this? I got something else in here too. Radio Shack something. I don't know what that is. I got a lot of radio stuff hanging around here. So gotta like the old school stuff. I like the old school radio stuff, Radio Shack stuff. So I'm on 911 upper sideband. CQDX. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791 on the side. Don't rarely ever talk up there. Did you move the? Did you? You did move my audio. UK 40 is Gary 958. How's it going? Michigan. Yeah, it takes me back, man. I've had this stuff a long time, this Radio Shack equipment. You know, I bought that microphone in 1977. This one, I've been using it a long time. Bought it when I was a kid, man. I was 13 years old. Hello, Gary, 958 Michigan. We're waving at you, buddy. Good to have you in there. Jason Woods is in there. Make mine 99. Got a bunch of people in there. I started at first. I thought everybody was maybe working or sleeping. FM. Oh, FM. Okay, hang on. I don't know if I'm going to get you. CQDX, CQ, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. You said 9115. Hang on. 91125. How about it, DX Land, CQ? This is 791 West Coast of Canada. This is 791 West Coast of Canada. Nothing. It's dead. It's flat. Hello, Different Gear TV. Good to have you in there. Yeah, too high. I'm not getting anything in there, Jason. It's dead. How about it, Jason? 791. No, nothing. Completely dead. So I'm going to go back down. We're back on 555 now. CQDX, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I tried. It didn't work. CQDX, calling CQDX Europe, calling CQ Europe. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining in the live stream. Seems like it's mostly France in there right now. So this is my second live gate from this morning. The first one kind of went off for some weird reason, but the video gate of me talking to France is in there. Oh, there's my friend in Scotland. 108 Echo Kilo Station, Scotland. How about it, Scotland? This is 9 UDX 791. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. I gotta get the. Hang on. Come on. It is with this SWR on this thing. When it's raining out, it goes definitely higher. Not liking that. CQDX, calling CQ, calling CQ. Hello, Unit 888 Scotland. Hey, okay, I'm calling. 888, I'm going to call for you right now. 888 Scotland 791. You know what? Hey, better yet, let's go to another channel. Let me pick a clear channel, 888. Five 1-0. No. Let's go to 610. 888 Scotland 610. 555 is like, I know, you're right, Gary. It's noisy. It is like it's 385. Okay, so 610 888. I'm going to call for you. Upper sideband. Calling CQDX 888 Scotland. Calling CQ 888 Scotland. This is 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Am I on 610 or 600? 610. Calling CQ Scotland. Calling CQ Scotland 9 UDX 791. Okay. That's some trip you're trying to make there, you got. I'm going to make it to him. Calling CQDX 888 Scotland. Calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. I guess he's not on here. He was in here, 888. Hey, 888, if you're on here, we're going to try getting to you. I'm going to go back up to 555 and call for him. Calling CQDX 108 Division Scotland. Calling CQ Scotland. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. I cranked up the horsepower a little bit. I'm hearing Romeo Charlie station. Calling CQDX, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Just listen for a bit and see what happens. Kind of like fishing, right? Maybe we'll get a bite. And 555 is noisy at times, Gary. You're right. It's just full of European stuff. It's mostly France in here right now. It is mostly France. Okay, 610. Okay, he saw that. Okay, 610. Here we go. Let's try to get to Scotland. Calling CQ Scotland. Calling CQ Scotland 888. How about a 888 791 West Coast of Canada? How about a 888 Scotland 791 West Coast of Canada? Maybe we don't have propagation for Scotland. I got you, 888. I hear you in there. 888 Scotland. This is 9 UDX 791. Not the greatest propagation, but we hear you in there, 888. Oh, that's nice. Bring it back, 888 Scotland. 888 791 Gulf Islands, Canada, waving. It's really poor conditions right now. We heard you in there, 888. CQ 888, CQ 888 Scotland. We did hear you in there. It's not the greatest conditions right now, but 888 Scotland. This is 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Thanks for joining in the live stream. I can hear you in there, 888. I can definitely hear you in there, but it's just really, really poor conditions. I heard you say Jungle Josie video gates. Yeah, it's the poor conditions today because usually you're coming in really, really strong. So it's just the conditions today, 888. But we did hear you in there. So thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I'll keep trying for you. I'll be up on 555. I can hear you. All right, there, 108. Kilos, 888 Scotland. We hear you out there, buddy. We do hear you out there. Not the greatest conditions, but you're taking a trip. You're in there, man. It is weak, but I hear you. I got good ears. I can't do anything more. I mean, I got my bilinear on and I got the beam pointed your way, so it's just conditions. That's all. That's the way Skip works. There you are. 108 Echo Kilo 888. 108 Echo Kilo 888. We hear you in there under these very poor weak conditions. But like I say, you made the trip here to the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. Hopefully conditions will pick up a little bit better shortly. QSL. I'm still going to put you in my logbook. Still going to put you in the logbook. I hear you. All right, 888, cheers and beers, buddy. Thanks for the contact. Thanks for joining in the live stream. I do hear you out there, but like I say, just poor conditions. That's all. Things will pick up. Have a great one. This is 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands. We'll be listening up on 555. So, you did make contact. I always like to talk to Scotland. Do you know why I like to talk to Scotland? Because I'm married to a Scottish lass. My wife is Scottish-Irish, and she has been to Scotland. I've never been to Scotland. I've never been to Europe, but that was her favorite place in Europe was Scotland. She loved Scotland. So anyway, Wendy is Scottish. Let's just see. It is 10:04 a.m. and it's raining out. And this is a good time to be in the radio room talking to Scotland, right? There we go. So let's see where else we can talk. I'll go up to 555. It's pretty quiet in there now, man. Very quiet. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is 9 UDX 791. This is 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. It's funny, it's kind of like it just dropped out of there. It's dead. I'm listening. Got to listen really closely to the DX. CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQ Europe, calling CQ Europe. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. I hear you out there. I hear somebody calling the west coast of Canada out there. This is 791 Gulf Islands, 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. So I'm obviously hitting him better than he's hitting me, unfortunately. I don't like that. I wish I could hear him better. I can hear him calling me out there. I can still hear him in there. Good morning, Jesse. Good to have you in there, buddy. I took the day off work today just because I got a really sore lower back. So I laid on the acupressure mat for about 2 hours this morning. I worked out, but my lower back feels a little bit better. It's just because I was digging a lot yesterday, so it took its toll on my back. Anyway, 888 Scotland, I'm glad I got to you, and I'm glad you made the trip here. My dad's birthday today. We'll go to the rest. Oh, nice. Happy birthday to your dad. Shit, I'm probably older than your dad. I'm 59. CQDX, calling CQ, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I hear a 13 division out there. You are older than my dad. And Wendy's older than me. Wendy's 63. You know that? Wendy's 63. We have a red Baron in Salem. We have a Red Baron. Cool. Red Baron, you gotta like. Gotta like Salem too. Salem, Oregon's awesome. CQDX, CQDX. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. It's actually really starting to fade out now, the skip. That was fast. It came in fast and it went fast. Looks like Europe is leaving the building. Oh. This guy's calling South America. Or diet advice. You guys look good for your age. You guys should be. Health plan. Thanks. Make mine 99. I don't feel 59. I can tell you that. I feel a lot younger. How long are you going to be for? I'm going to be on here probably for a few hours, I bet, because it's. Oh, hang on. Let's get this guy. 590. Let's get him. He's in France. This is 9791 Gulf Islands, Canada, QSX. 14 Alpha Tango 261 France. 9 United Delta X-Ray 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. QSY. Where's 585? CQDX France, CQDX 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Calling CQ, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada.
Thank you.
QSY. All right, we're playing musical frequencies here. CQDX, CQDX France. This is 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada.
Very difficult to find clean frequency, and so for me, impossible to go twice on frequency, but the long path of my antenna is short. I'll give my microphone to you in 180 and 102 from 1480 to 61, Roger.
This is 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. I don't even know if he's talking to me. You know what? I don't think he is. I've been moving around for Adventures with NIMBY. My radio seems pretty dead. Dead interior BC big rain story. Yeah, we got a rain going on here too. Okay, so what do you want to know here? Let's just see. Make mine or diet advice. You guys look good for your age. I work out. I'll tell you what. Make mine 99. I work out 5 days a week. My routine is I've been working out, lifting weights since 1981. I got my first weights in September 1981, And I've been working out ever since. So I work out 5 days a week. I used to work out 7. I try to eat right. You know, I mean, we're all going to freaking croak, but, you know, I don't eat junk food, really. I stay away from junk food. Try to eat more organic stuff if we can. Living on the island, there's a lot of good organic stuff here on the Gulf Islands. And Wendy and I like to hike a lot. So anyway, that's all we do. Just live a healthy lifestyle. I take vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and CoQ10. Those are the things I take. And in the morning, I do a milkshake with protein powder, and I put hemp hearts in it and spirulina and a banana. That's what I have for breakfast in the morning. So anyway, I try my best, right? What's the last thing do? Jesse Barr. Coke. No Coke. I never drink, and I never drink pop. Never drink pop. And I don't drink alcohol much either, like beer once in a blue moon. So that's it. And don't smoke. No smoking. My radio seems pretty dead. Interior. Yeah, we got rain here too. I'll show you what it looks like right here. It is, let me just flip this out the door here. It is, I don't know if you can see out the door. It is wet out. Here, flip this around, out the window. There's rain on the window. The rain's coming down. But you know what? It's nice and warm and cozy in this radio room. It's freaking awesome. I love it. This little 8x8 radio room is nice and warm. And outside, it's only about 11.1 degrees Celsius. So there we go. The science says otherwise, but I think exercise is more important. And you see more people at McDonald's than you see fat people in the gym. Yeah, that's one thing I don't eat is McDonald's, but we do eat A&W once in a while. When we're off island, we will eat A&W. So I can't lie there. I do like A&W every so often. Okay, I'm going to go back to 555 and see if we can get to somebody here in Europe. CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQDX Europe. This is 9 UDX 791, 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. All I can do is make the call, and then I can read the mail here. I don't think A&W is on. Yeah, you know what? A&W is not that bad. They use non-GMO or whatever, non-antibiotic meat. And you know what? It's not like we go all the time. Maybe once a month we'll go to A&W and have a burger, right? And Wendy loves it too. We basically the same weather despite 500 miles apart. Yeah, so it's 52, 53 degrees here, and it is raining. McDonald's claims to use non-GMO. Don't they really? No way. Canada has better food than USA. I'm not too sure about that. I mean, there's some pretty good stuff in the USA too. It just depends where you want to buy your food. I mean, it's funny, to eat organic, to eat healthy costs more than eating crap food. It's cheaper to eat junk food than organic, but it should be the other way around. It seems like they want to kill us, right? So, but you know, where I work, I'm very fortunate where I work. I'm retired, and I took on this part-time retirement job. And I've told you guys before, 60 and sunny. Okay, we're heading to Michigan where Gary is. That's where we need to be. USA has way more selection of food. Yeah, there's lots of good food in the US, no doubt about it. So I work at a grocery store, big grocery chain on southern Vancouver Island, and there's one of them here on Salt Spring, and I'm maintenance. I do maintenance. I'm behind the scenes. So I work Tuesday to Thursday, 6 till noon. And because I work there, I get 30 and 40% off groceries. The grocery bill discount is unfreaking believable. So I can eat way better because I work at this job. You know what I mean? The average person paying a grocery bill is so expensive, but we save so much money on groceries, Wendy and I. So 30 to 40% off is a big cut off the bill. Yeah. So that's why I work at this grocery store, and I like the job. It's a great job. Make mine. Have you been to both? I don't notice much difference. Canadian food isn't healthier. We got our fair share of junk food places here too. I'll tell you that. Eating out every day. Yeah, we don't. We like to do home cooking. That's for sure. Even when we go to Maui, we like to go to Costco and cook our own stuff. What do you use for heating the shack? Just my radios are heating the shack right now. It's like there's no heat on here at all. Do you have no, I don't. But if it got really cold, I have this tiny little heater right here. So we'll use this in the wintertime and we'll put it on low. But I can heat this shack with a light bulb. It will actually heat with a 100-watt or 60-watt light bulb. It's very well insulated, and it's 8 by 8. And like I say, right now the radios and the boot, the linear is giving off enough heat to keep it warm in here, so it's not a problem. It feels really nice. She's got it insulated very, very well. West Coast has mild winters. Yeah, it does. The winters are very mild here. They don't get that cold, especially out here on the Gulf Islands. Very mild, wet winters. I live right on Canada-U.S. border. Eat both. Propaganda, though, make people think Canadian foods justify higher. Yeah, the prices here are high, man. Groceries here are freaking ripoff. When I lived on the mainland, I lived right on the U.S. border, and we did all our grocery shopping in Washington State. We'd go down to Cost Cutter Food in Linden, and or Bellingham or whatever. Then they made one in Linden, and we'd do all our grocery shopping there. It was absolutely awesome. Saved a ton of money. But now the U.S. dollars were so much more, it's not really worth it. Okay, I'm going to make a call. CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQ. This is 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I think Europe's pretty much gone here, man. I think she's gone. I mostly eat local place and buy from local ranchers. Right on. Good for you. Good for you, man. That's the way to do it. And we have a huge market here on Salt Spring. We have 2 markets on our island. The Tuesday market is all organic produce every Tuesday. And the Saturday market, you can get more stuff like that too. Seeing all kinds of BC plates when I was, when the dollar. Yeah, exactly. Maybe my mom isn't the best cook. Pretty good cook. I can't complain on her cooking. I'm still alive. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to flip the beam around now because I think Europe is gone. I hear something in there. Hang on. CQ Europe, calling CQ Europe, calling CQ Europe. This is 9 UDX 791. This is 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Not much, pretty quiet. Have you tried deep fried turkey? No, I haven't heard. I heard it's very good. No, I'll tell you what we do with our turkey. So we're over in Port Renfrew and we just had a free range turkey, and they're expensive. It was about $9 for that bird. And Wendy brined it for many hours. She brines it, soaks it in a light salty solution with herbs and spices in there, and it is so good. So we do a free range turkey that's organic. Joe, I have made a lot of contacts today. It was awesome. You doing well? Yeah, just Europe, Chris. I just working Europe this morning. A few stations in Scotland and one in Slovenia Island and one in France. Or no, sorry, 2 in France, 1 in Scotland, and 1 in Slovenia Island. So something like that, or actually 3 in France. So it's just Europe this morning. So not too bad. And I did actually work some U.S. skip earlier on before I started the videogate. Yeah, we grow rosemary here, Jesse. Lots of it. We have a lot of it around. Good for you, Chris. That's awesome. Some good contacts, bro. Gotta like that. I've never tried deep fried. I really don't eat deep fried stuff. I don't like it. It's not very good for you. So it tastes good though, but I'm really not into deep fried stuff. I grow that too. So I'm going to try going down then. I think I'm going to spin the beam around back to the U.S. We're going to go facing southeast. We're going to go to lower sideband, down to the regular channels. Okay, we're going to go to, we're going to flip the beam around towards the United States and see what happens. And then I'm going to go in and grab something to eat because I didn't really have much to eat for breakfast. Very hungry. Let's get down, flip the beam around. Okay. CQDX, this is 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Channel 39. I'm monitoring 37. Okay, I'll call for you. How the food will make you feel versus exactly. That's how I do it. Might make mine 99. I really don't like. I don't like junk food, so I try to eat good food. Calling CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQ. This is 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. See? Okay, Indiana, Chris, I'm going to call for you. UDX 1313, UDX 1313, Indiana, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about at UDX 1313? This is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Listening. I hear Gary out there in Michigan. I got Gary out there booming in here. Hey, how you doing, Gary? We hear you out there, Gary, in Michigan. You're booming and you're into the red. We got somebody else coming in with you, but we hear you. Not a problem. Q5, buddy. Have a good one out there in Michigan, Gary, and thanks for joining in the live gate, my friend. 791 waving from the Gulf Islands. You as well there, Carolinas. You're booming. You're shaking the radio room out here on the Gulf Islands. Have a great day, my friend. 791 on the side. Hey, 1313, we got you in there. You're coming in real good there. Hey, 1313, Indiana UDX station, 791, waving back. Yeah, you're coming in real good. There you go. Sounding good there, man. 2 UDX 1313 Indiana, man. You're booming in there. Thanks for coming back, buddy, and thanks for joining in the live gate. Always good to have you in there. And remember, there's always a bit of delay between this radio talk here and the YouTube video gate. Cheers to you, bud. UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the side. There you go. All right, you're at about 47 minutes here into the video gate there. If you want to go back and watch, go to 46 and start from there. But you're at about 46 to 47 minutes into this video gate. If you want to hear yourself coming in, you're sounding good, brother. Have a good one. Thank you. 791 on the side. I heard you well, Gary. You're booming in here, buddy. All right, cheers and beers there. 1313 UDX 791 Gulf Islands on the site.
791 Gulf Islands 985 Sedona, Arizona.
985 Sedona. You're slamming in here to the Gulf Islands.
Hey, you're doing the same out here. We're just driving between Sedona and Phoenix. We're going to the Scottsdale area. But I just want to tell you, man, you're cloud is low. He's all over here.
All right there, 985 mobile out there in Sedona. Man, that'd be a nice place to be. We got our good friend is in Sedona right now. She stays down there for 6 months to soak up the sun and get away from this winter rain. Hey, drive safely out there, buddy. You're making a good islands off the west coast of Canada. 791 waving.
985 mobile north central Arizona on the side.
Cheers and beers, bud. 791 Gulf Islands on the site.
31
Wow. I had to do that one. That's a good video gate right there. Our friend is in Sedona right now. Hey, Chris, you're booming in here, buddy. And same with Gary, both of you guys. Gary, 958 Michigan and 1313. Chris, not a problem. So if you go back on the video gate, you will you'll see yourself in there. You'll hear yourself in there. You're not going to see yourself. You're going to hear yourself. So 985. And that was a mobile Arizona. And I got to get you guys in my logbook too. So let's just see. We got Gary in Michigan. Going to put you in the logbook, Gary. 958 And then we have UDX 1313. I'm glad we made contact. That makes my day. That's better than talking European, Skip, right there. And Gary in Michigan, we got you in the logbook. What channel are we on? 375. 375. What would we do without Skip, right? We're all just a bunch of Skip junkies. LSB. And yeah, you guys were just booming in here, man. What's your favorite Christmas movie? I like The Grinch. I like The Grinch That Stole Christmas. That's a good one. And you know what? Burl Ives. There's an old one from the 60s. The Misfit Toys. I'm trying to think what it is. The Land of Misfit Toys or something like that. That's a good one. Used to watch that when I was a little kid. And I still watch it. 375. You guys are up into the red, man. All you guys. You guys were like 20 over. Not a problem. Booming in here to the west coast of Canada. Good sounding stations. I thought, get you. I've been talking to Montana. Two different. Yeah, rare for us to talk to Montana. I rarely ever hear Montana here. It's like Idaho. You're in my log about 20 times. Yeah, you're in my log too. This isn't Gary, but I'm putting you in here again. It's just that I don't log every time. Otherwise, you have no idea how many logbooks I have filled up. Like I have a lot of logbooks filled up. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to go get some more pages copied soon. Let's just see here. What's the time? 10:30. 10:25. We're gonna go 10:25. Okay, we'll see where else we can talk here. So it's nice and warm in Michigan, man. I'd like to be there right now. Sunny and warm. I like sunny and warm. Okay, so it is the 18th today. See, this is how I heal my back. I sit at home and I shoot Skip. So tomorrow I can dig some more holes. Did you get the recording for the... I may have Unit 888 Scotland. I might have. I would have to look. Actually, let me look in my book here. Let's see if I did. I write everything in this book, and then I kick it off when I put it on the when I put it on my YouTube channel. So let's just see. Fairbanks, Alaska. Belfast, Ireland. Shit, I'm not seeing it. France, Rhode Island, Queensland, Australia, Australia, Maui, Hawaii, Australia, Maui, Australia, Belfast, Northern Ireland, Russia, France, UK. I thought I did. Get that one. But I know I have you on there before from like last year. I know I do have video gates of you. What is that one there? That's France. No. We're going to have to try again on Friday morning. That's my next day off. Thursday I work. Tomorrow I work. So I'm not seeing it here. But it must have been on the video gate. It must have been on the live video gate, 888. I messed up the other day when I was, like I say, when I was shooting my video gate, I had it set on my other channel. And I usually switch accounts. Okay. I usually switch accounts. My other YouTube channel is Banana JSSI, right? Some of you guys know I have another YouTube channel. So my other YouTube channel is that. And if you go to the live videos on that one, the last live video I did was all European Skip. So if I worked you the other day, you might have been on that one, right? Gary, I'm in Northern Indiana. Do you make your own logbook papers? No, I don't. These are actually special logbook papers. I'll show you what they look like. These I've been using since the 1970s, okay? And I used to buy the Radio Shack logbooks. So what I did, I just photocopy the pages out of the logbook. It tells you the date, the station, the time you worked them, how many watts you're putting out, how many S units, their country, everything on there, right? So it's actually really a good, that is actually a real log right there. So no, I don't make my own. I just photocopy the old ones from what I've been using since the 1970s, and they work good, which reminds me this weekend or Friday, I'm going to have to go in and get a bunch photocopied because I'm running low. Daughter is in Granger. What places do you find people the friendliest and the least friendly in Skip? I find them all friendly, Jesse. You know what I mean? Michigan, there's friendly people, right? Gary's definitely a friendly dude. So Michigan, there's some very friendly people in Michigan. Australia, the Aussies, the Hawaiians too. I love talking to the Hawaiians. There's one guy I talk to in Hawaii quite regularly. You can see the video gates here. Skippy, 79. And he always calls me Brother Joe. And he says he'd like to come out here and visit sometime. And he says if we ever go to Hawaii, visit him for sure. So Hawaiians are very friendly too. 888, yes, it was on the live one, but you had the small camera on me as well. Hello, Indiana Chris. It's always good to make contact. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, dude. And thanks, man. And it was good to hear you in there. And yes, you made the gate. And I'm going to put your name, your number on the gate. Same with Gary, too, on the title of this one. I got to put your numbers on there as well. So then you can find it. I don't remember what minute mark you're in there, but hey, much appreciated, Gary. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that very much, my friend. And that's nice. Super chat. I had that. I didn't even know I had that feature in here because I never ask for anything. Really, I don't. And if that's really nice of you to do that. I often get that on my channel when I do live streams talking about plants, right? So very cool. It's always good to talk with you guys. I say this is like my social time. But 888 Scotland, I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look for it. I'll have to go through my videos on there and search for it. Maybe it's still on my camera, right? So I'll look for it. And if it's on there, 888, I'll get it on there for you. Where's my camera? Hey, do you remember what channel we were on, 888, when we talked that day? I can go way back. And let's see. Maybe we can find it on there. We can find some European Skip on there. And if I find you on there, I'll get it uploaded for sure. Anyway, yeah, I always appreciate talking to good operators too. You were a good virgin yesterday. Matt T, yeah, you as well, man. And yes, lots of friends. You know what? Most of the people I talk to on the radio are very friendly, Jesse. You know, you're always going to get some guys out there that cause H&D, like on Channel 30. There's a lot of guys that cause trouble on 38. For some reason, that's the channel they like to hang out on, right? And I'm amazed that nobody's ever tracked that guy down yet. The one guy that just one all day long. And I bet you know what? He's probably on there right now. Let's see. Look at that. What is the point of that? I don't get it. What is the point of that? Yeah, Matt, you were pounding in here too. Very good sound and station. Hey, and 888, I will be looking for it on here. Okay, Scotland, I will be looking for it on the camera. I have another cap right there too, so it could be on that one, but I'll go through them and I'll try to find it. If it's on there, I'll put it on for it. You can track them down easy enough. We tracked down a guy in Surrey once, and you go into mobile, and we used the squelch and the RF gain until we pulled right up into the guy's driveway. We didn't pull into his driveway. We pulled in front of his driveway, and we freaked him out. So it is possible to track people down. You can easily do it, right? If you have a mobile radio and you're in the guy's vicinity. I mean, people seem to think that guy's in Arizona, right? He's in Arizona. I don't know. But, he's coming in strong here. Let's see. Turn off. He's coming in. He's coming in about 3 S units without my bilinear on, right? So, just really annoying. It's amazing somebody would spend all that money on equipment and stuff and key up their microphone and have a recording going of the same thing day after day. I don't know if the guy's retired or he's cuckoo in the head or he's off. He goes to work and he just leaves his microphone keyed up. But I mean, that's not cool, is it? He's ruining it for everybody else. I guess that makes him happy, right? It's just like, I'm amazed even the FCC, I guess they just don't care about the CB bands anymore, right? You know, because I mean, they could easily track them down. I've had the Department of Communications pull up into my yard twice now, over the years. Back in the day, Last time was 1984. The Department of Communications is equivalent to your FCC. And they pulled up in my driveway, and I kind of freaked out. I was at work that day, and I worked kind of kitty corner to my house, and I didn't even come home. I just stopped on the road, and I could see the vehicle in my yard, and because I was still living at home in 1984. It was just before I probably had just turned 20. I probably had just turned 20 years old, and somebody, I guess, complained on me. I was on running extra power. I was on upper frequencies, and they came and they checked out my equipment. But I was smart. I'd always put the rigged up, souped up stuff in my closet and cover it with a blanket when I went to work. And I'd put my stock radios out because I figured one day somebody might think on me and might get caught. And sure enough, they pulled up and the guy left his card and he couldn't find anything wrong with my radios, which was a good thing, right? And that's happened twice to me. It was in Surrey, Jesse. Yeah, it was in Surrey. It was 1981. I'll never forget it. It was would have been probably maybe late spring or early summer 1981. And we pulled up right in it was just a troublemaker playing music, swearing all the time on the radio. He'd do carriers on people. And I said, enough is enough. So my buddy had a TRC 452 Radio Shack radio in his car. And we went out one night. It was a Friday night or a Saturday night. And we tracked him down. He says, let's track him down. My buddy was good at stuff like that. So we'll track him down. And sure enough, we pulled up right in front of the guy's driveway. We keyed up the microphone. And we say, we know where you live now. Look out your window. And that shut him up real good. We says, if you keep doing what you're doing, everybody's going to know where you live. Because we had his address right at that point. But we never did anything to him. We just freaked him out. But I know one guy, he actually pulled down a guy's antenna. We didn't go that far, and that as far as I remember, far back, that is maybe the only guy we tracked down. Maybe we tracked down somebody else, but I don't remember. But that one I really remember. Did Surrey have the same regulations back then? Oh yeah. Yeah, there wasn't as much crime back then in Surrey. I heard Arizona and also heard New Mexico. Oh, did you hear New Mexico in there, Chris? Right on, buddy. And Arizona was in there this morning. I did work Arizona. Make mine 99. Did you used to do that? Right on. That's a good way to freak them out. Somebody needs to do that with the 111 guy. Like, this guy is so annoying. He's been on there for months and months, right? Chris, I'm in Wyoming, suburb of Grand Rapids. Gary's in Grand Rapids. I'm gonna try shooting some skip here. Say QDX, calling CQDX. This is 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I'm on 375. CQ, calling CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 375. See if anybody can hear me out there. The people, I guess, in his area probably live near him, Chris. So, I mean, Jesse. So they figure he's in that area. I don't know where he is. When you track somebody down with a radio in your vehicle, use the squelch and the RF gain. And if they start breaking the squelch level and the RF gain, you're getting closer to them. There's ways to do it. Trust me. CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQ. This is 791 on the Gulf Islands. 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. .314 Diesel Wagon, Massachusetts. 314 Massachusetts. We hear you out there. 791 waving from the west coast of Canada. I got a copy on you. Bring it back. This is 791. We're listening. I'm out here. My QTH is off the west coast of Canada on the Gulf Islands. Yeah, you're making a good trip out here too, buddy. I got a great copy on you. Yeah, where did you say you were again? What was your QTH? Oh, you're in Nebraska. Okay, well, you're making a good trip from Nebraska, buddy. Good to hear you out there. Thanks for making the contact from there. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. 73. 255. I hear you out there. I think you said 255. 791 waving from the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Yeah, 355. I think you did say. Yeah, you're coming in loud. Bring it back there. 355, 791. We're waving. All right, 355, 791 Gulf Islands. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. Yeah, you're booming in here too, Arizona. I got a good copy on you. 791 waving from the Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific.
Top of the day out there in those Gulf Islands. It's Terry in Pennsylvania, 2 Romeo Golf, 025 waving.
Waving back at you, 025 Pennsylvania. You're coming real loud. 791 waving. Happy DXing. We're on the side. Gulf Islands here.
791, thanks for coming back. 025 Terry, Pennsylvania.
Take care, Terry. Cheers and beers, buddy. Thanks a lot, my friend. 791 Gulf Islands, QSX. 999. Oh, I'm on 375 still. I'm on 375. 329 Arizona, man. You're smoking in here to the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. Sound like a local.
All right, folks. Send me place to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. 329 Arizona, reading down.
Take care, 329. Cheers and beers, buddy. You got a real loud sounding station. Nice audio, too. Very clear. Have a good one. 791 on the site.
On that west coast, Romeo Golf 025, Romeo Golf 025, Terry in Pennsylvania, wave.
Yeah, Massachusetts, we're waving at you. 791 guys on the side. That's Arizona coming. Triple nine, I think, is in Chilliwack or something like that. I mean, I hear people calling for him, but I can't talk to him. So you find the guy and drove around adjustly exactly, and we pulled right up in front of his driveway. That freaked him out real good. I'm trying to get this so I can read these here. Hang on. I'm trying to get the comments. There we go. Heard Arizona. I'm just reading back in the comments here. Then, I mean, the 1-1 guy from Arizona or New Mexico. Yeah, that's what people seem to think. He's actually in Arizona. Maybe he's in New Mexico. I know he's not around here. I got hunted when I was 14 and pulled up in my. I got hunted. People pulled in my driveway and played me on their. Oh, way, no way. Oh, that must have freaked you out. Can you imagine? Oh, man. Unreal. That would have been freaky. Come on. Trying to get this down here so I can read. There we go. Scrolling down. Howdy, folks. Mark Elford, UDX 340. Good to have you in there. We got a lot of people in there. I'm on 375 right now. Yeah, 999, Indiana Chris. I hear a lot of people talking to him, but I just don't know exactly where he is. I'm guessing he's out in the valley somewhere southeast of Vancouver. He's too far for me to talk. Got a few hours of DXing before work. Right on, Mark. Well, I was going to go into work today, but I got up at 5 a.m. and my back was killing me. I did too much manual labor yesterday, so I took the day off. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. That's good, man. It's good to get some DXing in before work there, Mark. How about I go down to 36? I'm on 365 now. Let's see where we can go. It's quiet. CQDX, this is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side.
791, 438, North Carolina.
438 North Carolina. I got a good copy on you here, man. We're waving at you off the west coast of Canada here. All right, 438, cheers to you, North Carolina. Thanks for the comeback. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. CQDX, this is 791 Gulf Islands, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
Yes, sir. Been doing it quite a while there. My parents said it for 12 years. 791, you're still coming in there. Arizona,
985 mobile out there in the desert. You're still booming in here, man. That mobile's doing a good trip for you. Waving back, buddy. 791 here.
Very good. 791, yeah, big signal in my little mobile here. Take care, 985. Stand by restriction.
All right, 985. Drive safely out there, buddy. Your mobile's working real well, man. Way up into the red. 791. We'll be on the side listening out here on the Gulf Islands.
985 mobile en route to Phoenix.
Take care, 985 mobile, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. Okay, there's a few people out there. Was up at 5 a.m. 3 hours before you. Wow. Yeah, I was up at 5 a.m. too, but you guys are 3 hours ahead. That's right. I was up at 5 and I got out of bed and it's like, because I get up at 5 and it's like my back is killing me. So that's when I phoned work and I says, you know what? I waited a little bit. I phoned them at about 20 to 6 and I said, I'm not coming in, man. I'm taking the day off. I mean, I'm retired, right? I am retired from the parks department, but I did take on this part-time job and I only work 18 hours a week. So it will be 60 in 4 months, moving furniture. Yeah. You got to watch your back, man. My lower back gets hoopered. I wrecked it 1996, shoveling all that crappy snow we had, if you remember that. I'll be 60 in March. In March, I will be, end of March, I'll be 60. So I get my CPP. That's a good thing. We get our pension, right? We get our CPP. Yeah, I'm going to go back up to 37. Oh, my God. That 111 guy's on 37. He's on 37 and 38 now, the 111 guy. CQDX, this is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. This guy's on 2 channels now, this guy. I'm on 375 now, Chris. I'm going to call for you. How about a UDX 1313 Indiana? UDX 1313 Indiana. This is UDX 791. How about a UDX 1313 Indiana? UDX 1313, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. It's weird, the conditions, eh, Chris? Oh. 375, I'm going to leave it on there. We'll listen for you. Yeah, we're not getting any younger, Mark. Anyone tried? Not for... I do. I have, you know what? You know what I have, Gary? And I lay on it. It's called a acupressure mat, and it's full of these little plastic spikes. So I actually have that, and I actually have the acupressure pillow. So I lay on that, and I laid on it for about 2 hours this morning, and it does actually help. And I'm going to lay it on again after this live stream. I'm going to go in there and lay on that mat again. It's like laying on a bed of spikes, but little spikes, and I guess it just hits the right spot. So it's the lower right of my back that kills. And yesterday I was shoveling for quite a few hours, digging up a bunch of sewer pipes and water pipes and all that stuff. And it's hard on the back after a while, right? So that's why I had to take the day off and rest. CQDX, this is 791 on the Gulf Islands, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 080 Virginia Mobile. You're coming in real good, man. Q5 on you, buddy. We're waving at you from the Gulf Islands. Sounding good there. 080 David. That mobile's making a good trip and a long way, too, out here to the Gulf Islands. Drive safely, Dave. Thanks for popping in there. We're live right now on the videogate on YouTube, so you made another videogate, that's for sure. 791 Gulf Islands, QSX 73s, buddy. I hear a couple of stations coming back to me. I hear a 355 out there, too. 355, we're waving at you. All of a sudden became a train wreck on the channel. 791 Gulf Islands on the side.
791, good morning, sir. 791.
Yeah, 508 Tucson, we're waving at you too, man. 508 Arizona, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I hear a 412, and I heard somebody out there telling me I'm coming in 5x7. So it's a lot of, there's a lot of noise on this channel, but we're waving at you, man, from the Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific. 791, we'll be listening. I hear 13 something 13. Is that UDX 1313 Indiana? 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. There's a good massage place near me, though. They try to sell the extra services. That's the massage with a happy ending, right? Anyway, Gary, that mat works good. Yeah, Gary, it's the beam is working good, buddy. I'm liking it. It is. I'm glad I put it up. And like I said last year and the year before, I says I'm going to put up a beam again sooner than later. And I said, let's just do it. My wife said, just buy the beam, just buy it. So first of all, I bought the rotor. I have all the masting. I bought some more coax. I bought some more. I had to buy the wire for the rotor, and then I bought the beam. And I bought it in England. It's a brand new beam I bought from a store in England, a beam antenna place. It is. They're made in Italy, though, the serial. So 375 CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I hear you, North Carolina, 791 waving at North Carolina station, 791 here. Good massage. I think we have some of those massages like that in Vancouver, Different Gear TV. That's the happy ending massage. You pay a little extra for that. But anyway, yeah, you know, and what I like about this beam, Gary, it is a simple beam. It's just a 3-element flat side Yagi. And it's the beam I always really wanted. Even more than my quad beam I used to have up. I used to have a quad. I ran a quad for years, a full quad. And then I've had 2 quads. I had a V quad, the first one I had in the 70s. And then in 1980, I put up a 2-element high gain quad beam on a tower, about the same dimensions as a PDL2. Beam next year, Joe. Right on. That's awesome. And I do have my other antennas up. And yeah, beams are fun. And like I really got it just for the skip because I like to shoot skip. So the Yagi works really good for the skip. So let's try. Okay, 365 is quiet. Let's go to 365 and see if we'll make a call and see if anybody hears us. CQDX, this is 791 Gulf Islands, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Very quiet. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Heard you talking to Arizona, both sounded great. Oh, cool. I think, did you call in there, Chris? I thought I heard you in there. There's just so much freaking noise. There's just like 37 got really noisy all of a sudden. That guy in Arizona was booming in. I'm on 37 again. CQ, calling CQDX, CQ. This is 791 on the Gulf Islands, 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Listening. CQDX, this is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I think I hear a Virginia station coming back to me out there. Bring her back, 791 Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific, QSX. You did call me, so I did hear you, Chris. I did hear you out there. I'm on 375, Chris. I'm going to call for you. How about it 1313, UDX 1313, Indiana, UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I appreciate that. I got the hammer down. Somebody said I got the hammer down. Don't hear that one too much, that expression. Ontario, we got you, man. We're waving at you. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. (132) West Virginia, we're waving at you. 132 West Virginia, waving from the west coast of Canada out here on the Gulf Islands. Have a good one out there, 132 and 139. 132 Virginia. I think there's a 192 or 139. Have a good one out there. Cheers and beers. Thanks for the comeback. It's noisy out here on this channel. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, listening. 73s, buddy. Take care there, West Virginia, as well. I hear you out there, buddy. West Virginia, cheers to you, man. Thanks for the comeback. 791 on the site. And I heard you, Chris. I definitely heard you, buddy. And you know, people ask what I eat. This is a good snack too. What I do, I get like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. There's cashews in here. There's mango. There's papaya. There's raisins. There's almonds. And that's what I snack on right there, man. Sometimes I put pineapple in it too. Not salted. Nothing in there is salted. There's no salted sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds. That was good. Buy a bulk. Make your own. Easier. I think the 111 guy's gone on channel 28 or 38. CQDX, calling CQ. This is 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. A 007, Pikes Peak, Colorado. 791 waving from the Gulf Islands. CQDX, CQ, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. I'm on 365. Yeah, Northeast Indiana. We got you in there. Northeast Indiana, 791 Gulf Islands, West Coast of Canada. Have a good one there, Indiana. Cheers to you, buddy. Thanks for the comeback. One Gulf Islands on the side. I used battery. I had to put it on the charger. Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't have a power supply, eh? Yeah, a lot of people do use batteries. You don't get a hum or anything out of it, huh? How does that work? And how long does the battery stay charged for when you're using is it for your radio or a boot? I'm curious. You could get a bigger battery, like Gary says. There are like a big truck battery or something like that. Can you run it directly off a power, like the charger? I wonder if you can do that. Is there like a switch where you can actually run your radio right off that? I don't know how that works. I'm not a techie. Is that possible? I'm wondering. I'm on 365. CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I hear 1313 and a 41 in the Buckeye. Both you guys are slamming in here. We're waving at both of you. 41 out there in Ohio sounding good. 3040 over and 1313. I didn't get the QTH, but both you guys are way up into the red. Sounding far west coast of Canada on the Gulf Islands. 791 waving. Take care, 1313 and 41 Buckeye. We're waving at you too. 791 here on the side. $13.13. There's another $13.13 in there. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. So the battery, that's what my friend had on his. That's right. On his President. And it was creating a hum. So then he switched over to the battery. That's right. CQ 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Three 338 Mobile, Wichita, Kansas. Sounding good, brother. That mobile's doing a good job for you. Thanks for the wave. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. 73. Have a good one, buddy. 338 791 here. Yeah, somebody was asking where the Gulf Islands are. We're off the west coast of Canada, off the southwest coast of British Columbia, out here on the southern Gulf Islands. 791 listening.
Beautiful place, but very boring.
Not boring here at all, man. Nah, not never boring. It's only boring if you make it boring. So much to do on the Gulf Islands here, man, year-round too. Our winters are wet, so put up with a little rain in the wintertime. Hiking. There's 11 lakes here, lots of fishing, whale watching, everything, man. Sightseeing, vineyard tours, olive farms, fig farms, markets, you name it, man. We got lots of artists here. It's a busy place. Well, there's 11,000 people that live here too, man. Self-sustained island, man. We could probably break away from Canada and be okay. And no, it's a pretty unique place.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't look at pictures of it when you called out there a few days back, and it was absolutely gorgeous. But I just looked like, God, what else is there to do there other than look at everything's pretty? But now that you said all the artists and all that stuff going on, sounds like a kick-ass community.
Yeah, we got a village, and there's lots of restaurants too, lots of places to dine. There's about 300 bed and breakfasts here. We have 2 accommodations here ourselves, and then I'm retired, but there's 62 parks on this island, 11 freshwater lakes, lots of crab fishing, and lots of ocean fishing too. Lots of fishing around here.
Oh, so it sounds like you got a good tourist business there too. A lot of people want to come to a vacation.
That's what it is. Our economy is on tourism. It relies on tourism, so that's what it is. It's a tourist-oriented island.
Right on. Well, this is Chris in Phoenix. Nice talking to you. It's busy out there, but I sure like to find out about places, and that's awesome. Sounds like a cool place. 306 in Arizona. You take care.
All right, Arizona. It's Salt Spring Island. That's the name of the island. Salt Spring Island. Look that up.
I will.
Yeah, it's funny. Our good friend here, she lives here, and she goes down to Sedona for the winter because our winters are wet. They're not cold, and they're not white. They're wet. So she heads down to Sedona for sunshine.
Oh, yeah. It's still cool in Sedona, but it's a beautiful place. Sedona is fantastic.
Yeah, she stays down there for 6 months, man. I actually think she's going to buy a house down there. She loves it so much. But, I mean, she loves it here. She likes it here in the spring and summer. But wintertime, yeah, if you like rain, and you living in Arizona, probably wouldn't like rain very much.
Oh, I grew up here in Arizona. I'm a native Arizonan, but Arizona has lots of different things to offer. It's not just desert. We got the mountains. We've got the 4 season areas. Arizona's an awesome place.
Absolutely. I need to go there. My wife's parents used to have a place down there in Sun City. So they'd go down there for 6 months too. But now they're older. He's passed away, the dad, but they had a condo right there. And she used to do a lot of golfing, the mother-in-law.
Yeah, well, Sun City's a nice place to retire. Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures. Looks beautiful there in Salt Springs.
Yeah, it's a pretty laid back place. People are pretty friendly, but the only thing is, the only way off and on this island is by ferry boat.
Well, convenience isn't always the way to get pleasure, huh?
That's right, but crime is low. That's a good thing. All right, buddy, you take care down there in Arizona. Thanks for the comeback. Sounded good. Enjoy that sunshine. I wish I was in Arizona right now. 791 Gulf Islands. We'll be on the side.
791. Take care. This is Chris in Phoenix. Catch you later.
Take care, Chris. Cheers, buddy. It's a boring place. It's funny when people say that and they've never been here. I'm so freaking busy. I got so much to do. I have a lot of hobbies. You got to have hobbies, right? Wasn't Joe Dirt from Arizona? Joe Dirt. I remember Joe Dirt. That was a good show. That was a good movie. Wasn't that with the guy from wasn't Dana Carvey? Was he Joe Dirt? Dana Carvey, the guy with the mullet. I think that guy bores himself. You know what? Anything can be boring. You could be bored in Anaheim, California with Disneyland beside you. You know what I mean? It's whatever you make of it. I don't even put bored in my vocabulary. I got so much stuff to do here. Like, we have acreage here. If I want to go down to the beach, I can walk across the street to the beach. If I want to go hunting, I can hunt right here on my property. If I want to hop on my motorcycle and go for a motorbike ride, I do that. I talk on the radio. You know, I'm a big time gardener, so I grow exotic plants here. We have a palm nursery. That's what I have. My job here at my home here is I have a palm nursery. I grow palm trees, and Wendy has the accommodation, so we're always busy. There's no time to be bored. David Spade, that was right. He was funny, man. Yeah. So that I just remember his mullet. Love that. And he drove some old muscle car. Joe frickin' Dirt. If I ever see anybody with a mullet, that's what I call him, Joe Dirt. Okay, I'm going to go to 37. CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Quiet. Very quiet. Hey, Florida, you're making a trip out here to the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. 791 waving. Yeah, 455. You're sounding Q5 out here off the west coast of Canada. 791 here. $791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. A lot of noise in there. I love those old shows, don't you? That's good stuff. Remember Saturday Night Live? Didn't you watch that? I love watching that. Still on. RC, Remote Control Clubs here. You know what? There might be. There's a lot of stuff that goes on here. You got to remember, this island has 11,000 people on it, right? The only thing is we're not incorporated. We're unincorporated. So there's not a lot of rules and regulations on this island. You know what I mean? That's what I like about it. You're not going to see pay parking. There's no people here to give you tickets. You can park on the side of the road if you want to go camping somewhere. Nobody really bothers you. It's very rural out here. But I bet you there are. You'd have to look up Salt Spring Island RC clubs. Actually, you know what? There was the remote control boat club, because I used to see them with the remote control RC boats in one of the big lakes. Well, it wasn't a lake. It's a man-made lake / pond around the corner from us there. It's really big. Looks like a lake. What's up, bro? Did you get a chance to play with the online SDR? No, I haven't been on that yet. I got to do it. I've been too busy. Was listening to the CB frequency the other day and heard you on one of the located Durango in Durango, Mexico. No way. That's crazy. I got to do that. So SDR. And I wrote that down. I did write that down. Did I write it down there? I wrote it down somewhere. SDR receivers. I have to look that up. Maybe when I'm done this live stream. I gotta remind myself. SDR receiver. I remember writing that down, and I remember you telling it to me. SDR receiver. I'm going to make a note of this, and then I'm going to do it today. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to put that right there so I see it, right? Because I want to see how that works. $791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. This is 91 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. CQDX, CQ, this is 791 Gulf Islands, 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I know why it's warm in here now. You know why it's warmer in here? It's not just the rate. So I got my Techstar 500 on, and it's raised up off the desk about like that high, and then I got a fan behind it blowing underneath into the heat sink, and I can feel the heat coming off the front of it here. So that's what's keeping it warm in here, is that freaking Texas Star. Like, there's a little bit probably coming off the radios, not much. Well, that's warm, but it's this Texas Star. It's like a heater going. It's pushing it out under the heat sink with the fan. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. I want to see some. I'm just listening to AM on there. I'm gonna put my NS bass mic on tonight and see how she does. Right on. Sears bass mic, cool, old school. Gotta like that. Just Google online SDWR receiver map and click on the cities you want and put in the CB frequency. Cool. That is awesome. SWR. Let me do that. I got to make a note of that. Age I forget too easily. So SDR receiver map. SDR receiver map. And click on cities you want to see the C. Okay. SDR map. Very cool. Okay. We got that down. That's good. That's good to know. It's kind of fun, isn't it? CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. I'm going to go down to some AM. I'm going to see if I can shoot some AM skip here. Let's see where we can talk on AM. Barefoot. Where we can talk barefoot. Then I'll go to, and then I will go to, how about it? Oh, I got to check this SWR. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I love having an SWR meter there. There we go. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? You copy 612, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. See if anybody can hear me out. Hey, 185 at 612 out here, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada, waving. Yeah, you're booming in here, 185, way up into the strawberry patch. Have a good one down there in the bluegrass. 612, Gulf Islands on the site. First contact on AM, that's barefoot. So now we're going to go down to FM. Let's go down to FM. 26805 FM. CQDX, CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Calling CQ FM, 791 Gulf Islands. Anybody out there on the FM side today? This is 791 Gulf Islands. Oh, there's somebody coming in. 15 watts I'm putting out. CQDX FM, CQFM. This is 791 Gulf Islands. I heard somebody out there key up. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. I hear somebody, but it's not, they're not good enough. Crappy audio. Go back up to FM or to AM. I'm going to call my friend down in Arkansas, Indiana Chris. Okay, guys, I'm going to make, but you know what? I need to eat too, Chris. You have a good one, buddy. Thanks a lot, and thanks for the support, my friend. And we'll be listening for you out there, buddy. And take an old man nap. Smart man. A nap is good for you. I got a friend that takes naps every day, and he feels better after his 20-minute nap. See you in there soon again, Chris. Have a good lunch, buddy. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? This is 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Man, there's just so much noise. How about a 555 Arkansas? 555 Arkansas, 612 Gulf Islands. Colin. How about a 555 Arkansas, 612 Gulf Islands, trying. How about a DX land, 612 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Hey, Georgia, we're waving at you, man. Hey, Georgia, 612, waving from the west coast of Canada. Have a good one out there. Thanks for the comeback, buddy. I'm glad we're making the trip out there barefoot. 612, Gulf Islands on the side. Hey, 6-4 Kentucky, we're waving back at you, buddy. 612, afternoon wave. Sorry, morning wave. It's morning here. Still morning out here on the Gulf Islands. All right, 258, you're smoking in here too. Q5 all the way, buddy. Have a good day, my friend. 612 on the side. Sound like a local barefoot. That's a good thing. Gary, FM. No, it wasn't good on FM. Have a good one out there, Chris and Gary. I'm going to go in and eat something too. I'm getting hungry. Hey, Cherokee, how you doing, my friend? I haven't heard you for a while. I put up a beam since I last talked to you, so I got the beam pointed right your way.
It's working. You're just booming right on in here. It's been a long while. I've been on the radio. I just ain't had that much conditions. It's just starting to come around.
Oh, you're coming in at like 50 over, man. I'm on the flat side right now. I put up a flat side 3-element Yagi.
I'm on the flat side PDL 4s, like the quad. So I'm on the flat as well. So you're booming in here. I got you well in the red. It's like 30 dBs. I need glasses to tell.
Way up there too, man. It's just awesome. Flat side to flat side. It's just a 3-element Serio flat side Yagi up about just about 30 foot, but it does actually help a lot more for the DX, that's for sure.
Roger that. Hey, 612, I think it's cut it short. My granddaughter just showed up, so I'll talk to you here in a little bit if you're still in there.
You betcha, Cherokee. Good to hear you, buddy. You go spend time with your granddaughter. We'll be listening for you out there. Have a good one, my friend. 612 will be on the side.
All right, Cherokee's clear. 10-7 for a bit.
Take care, buddy. Man, glad I got him. I haven't talked to him for a long time, man. He's like 50 over. I'm hovering about the uppers 4-2. I'm on 915. 915. Yeah, we're waving at you 185, 612 out here, Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. Okay. I got to write that down. I got to go grab some to eat. That's awesome. That made me feel good. Getting her out barefoot, not a problem. I'm going to put this other radio on, and then I'm going to go grab something to eat. I'll come back. I'll leave the video gate going because I will come back out here. I got to get something to eat. I'm starving. So let's AM. Channel 19. Oh, I got to get back to the Deer Slayer. Okay, hang on. Let me try getting back to Deer Slayer. He's on 20. I got to tune this thing in too. Hang on. How about a Deer Slayer? How about that Deer Slayer? You copy 612, Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
It's mainly Mother Nature. But you sounded good, Mike. I'll get out of everybody's way. I know I'm plugging ears up there, so have a good one. Take care. Deer Slayer.
Florida.
Back on the side.
How about a Deer Slayer, a Florida Deer Slayer, Lake Okeechobee, 612 out here, Skip Junkie waving. How about a Deer Slayer, Florida, 612, Gulf Islands waving.
Yeah, who was that waving?
You got 612, Skip Junkie, 612 out here, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. How about a Deer Slayer, 612, waving from the Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
I'm hearing all kinds of me all confused. I thought I heard a 061 and I thought I heard a 612. I don't know if I got either one of them right.
You got 612 here, Deer Slayer, 612, waving from the Gulf Islands out here, Skip Junkie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to turn. I thought I heard you say you were out west, so I turned out west a little more, and then I got you in there better. 061 in Nevada, there, 10-4.
Damn, he doesn't have me, but he did hear my number. I got to get back to him. See if I can get back to Deer Slayer. Mark Alfred, 425. I'll try to get you up there. Got a turkey. Wow, turkey. Cool. That's awesome. That is good content. How about a deer slayer? How about a deer slayer? 612 skip junkie. 612 skip junkie. Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about that deer slayer? 612 North Pacific.
Have a good day. Take care. Deer slayer, I believe.
Gonna try. How about a deer slayer? 612 skip junkie. 612 skip junkie. Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Waving.
I thought I heard you 612. What's going on, buddy? I was watching one of your live feeds last night. You were, I think you're on 38 sideband. I don't know where you were at. You might have been above channel 40, but what's going on out there in the Gulf there, break?
Well, I heard you out there. I was actually on sideband. I flipped through the dial. I'm doing live now. I'm live on YouTube right now, man. So you're making the gate, buddy. You're sounding, you're blowing smoke as usual, dear Slayer. Everything's good out here on the Gulf Islands.
Well, I do appreciate you not watching the gate at the moment, but I do appreciate it. It's good to you. Always a pleasure, man. And I appreciate what you're doing. I like your shack, man. I saw you move your stuff around and put up a 3-element and stuff. I like it there, 10-4.
You betcha, brother. Yeah, I got the 3-element flat side Serio Yagi pointing your way, and I am barefoot right now. And if you do get into the live stream, you're at about 1 hour and 52 minutes into it. 1 hour, 52 minutes. You can hear how good you're coming in, man. You're way up into the red, buddy.
612. I appreciate the contact. Afternoon out there on the islands west of Canada. Great big old hump day, Wednesday, Lake Carolina and Deer Slayer, Lake Okeechobee, Florida.
Yeah, take care, dear Slayer. Always good to hear you, buddy. Great sound and station. Happy DXing. 612 skip junkie. Reading the mail. Cheers, buddy. Good. Well, we back to Deer Slayer. That was channel 20. Channel 20.
Coming out of Wisconsin also.
There we go. Deer Slayer. Just putting it down in the logbook. Okay, there we go. It's nice when we can make it out barefoot. Okay, I'm going to try Mark up on 42. 42 and get out of this noise. $42. Okay, Mark, I'm going to try for you. Actually, you know, Mark, I won't be able to get you on my flat side beam. I'm not going to be able to get you on this antenna. I'm going to actually have to go to this antenna. I'm going to have to go to my Antron 99. That, put the speaker on up here. What did you say, 42? How about it, Mark? This is 791. 791 Gulf Islands. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about it, Mark? 791 Gulf Islands trying. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. No copy on 20 a.m. Nothing, eh? Did you hear Deer Slayer, Gary? about it, Mark, out there, Victoria? This is 791. 791 trying. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. I don't know if we're making it out or not. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
Lots of traffic, Gary. Thanks for the wave. I'll get back on the side. 0906 55.
How about at 958 Michigan? 958 791. How about at 958 Michigan? 791 trying. You as well, Gary. I got you out there. I got you in there, Gary. 958 Michigan, 791 waving. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm on my Antron 99. Right on. I hear you on the New York area online SDR. Wow, that's cool, CB Punisher. Awesome. All right, Gary. Cheers and beers, buddy. Hey, I'm glad you're in there, and I'm glad you can hear me because we can hear you too, man. I'm making a trip out here to the Gulf Islands, 791 waving. We'll be on the side. Thanks, man. All right, 958. Cheers to you, buddy. Thanks a lot, buddy. We got that too. Hopefully we can get to Mark too. I hear Virginia in there as well. 791 Gulf Islands on the site. Okay. I'm going to go grab something to eat. Hey, Joe, Palm Planet. I'm going to grab something to eat. I'm starving. I hear somebody calling 791. 791 waving. No, it's locked. Don't lock it. Yeah, don't lock it underneath. $22.90 State of Virginia, 791 waving from the Gulf Islands. Thanks, Gary. All right, 390, State of Virginia. Thanks for the comeback, man. I'm glad this little rinky-dinky radio is making it out. You're sounding good all the way. Q5, 791 Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada, QSX. Cheers to you. That's awesome. Woo! I'm off. Mark Elford. Yeah, I tried to get to you, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get you. Maybe next time. Thanks, Krista. All right, guys, I got to grab something to eat. I'll be right back. I am dying. I'm starving. So I got it on 425.
just isn't what it used to be. We got this low solar cycle, and shoot, I ain't even looked at the numbers today. We got some numbers probably on above 150 at least, but we need 200 to 225 on an average to really do some good skipping. About the Washington State, channel up there, the guy in the Washington State, copy Indiana. Yeah, okay, I just wanted to see how the propagation was to the west. It's not too good to Europe, even though we hear them real well. You copy us okay, over? Hi, John. Thanks for letting me know. I've been up here a little bit. See what's going on. Still flipping? Yeah, okay. Let me check that out. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, 159 North Carolina. We're looking for a pay side transfer to California. I know we have a lot of folks coming on in there, but I want to see how to the station. It's the transit airline here in the United States, so it's typically making sure we give us that 155 pressure here in cold force for Wisconsin with the winds. Great, perfect, 55 still. This way.
I'm coming in with my lunch. That's the only drawback having my radio room in this shack. I got to walk 40 feet away to the house, right? To make my lunch. Anyway, let's turn this radio off because it's just a bunch of noise. And I should actually hook it up to my other speakers. These speakers are kind of hoopered. I'll go to the big radio here. And we'll go back to sideband. I'm on 37. If I told you what I'm eating, you'd probably laugh. It's like smoked tofu and rice and quinoa, right? I need to do one. Palmy Stream, Palm Planet. I need to do one. You know, I was over on the west coast of Vancouver Island the other day. Got so busy doing other things, I totally forgot about doing a live stream. Trees GS Aloha. Trees GS Aloha. I need to, I actually got to try that SDR thing. I think that sounds pretty cool myself. So I need to do a live stream on my other channel this weekend. I got to put this one aside and do a live stream. Loved your videos from the port. Yeah, Port Renfrew's nice. Not a lot of palms there, though. I only spotted like one palm tree and one eucalyptus tree. People just aren't into it over there. But you want to surf over there? Big waves, man. Those are the big waves. People go over there to storm watch. It's open Pacific Ocean, right? So you get huge surfing waves over there. Wendy's son surfs over there. It's quite nice over in Port Renfrew. About an hour and a half drive from us once we get off the ferry. It's an hour and a half drive straight across the ocean to the west coast. Southwest. Still southwest to Salt Spring Island, a little bit southwest. Not bad. Tofu and rice. Ugh. And I'm not a vegetarian, but that's the only thing that was in there. Wendy went shopping. Coming home with some meat. Okay. I'm on 375 right now, lower sideband. So I like Port Renfrew. It's a pretty cool place, and it is building rapidly. It's changing. Seek UDX, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We're waving back at you, buddy. We're waving right back at you. 791 here. .351 North Carolina, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. All right there, U.S. Marshal, North Carolina, waving back at you, bud. We hear you out there, North Carolina. 791 with the wave from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Well, Palm Planet, I need to do a video. I need to do a live stream on Banana JSSI. I have to do that. So sometime this weekend, maybe even Friday. You know what? Maybe I should do it actually on Thursday night. Thursday night might be better. So tomorrow night, I should do a live stream on Banana JSSI. I've been neglecting it. I've been putting lots of videos on there, but I need to do a live stream on there for my Palmy friends. Okay. So I'm going to make a note of that. I also have to check out that SDR. Okay. Let me write that down. Banana J. Actually, you know what? Let me put it on this. I'll see it even better on this right here with a felt pen. Let's put it on a felt pen on here. Live. What's tomorrow? Is it the 19th? October 19th. I'll do it at about, I'm going to do it in the evening. I think I'll do it at about 5 p.m. Actually, no, because I get off work early. I don't need to do it late. I'll do it early. October 19th, I get off work at 12 p.m. So I can do 1 p.m. I'll do a live stream, 1 p.m. Live stream on Banana JSSI. And any of you guys that are into plants, if you like that stuff, tune into a live stream on my other one. It's not a live video gate, it's a live stream. David B. Howdy Joe. QSO with you. Evening, evening on my commute home from work. Got you again. Mobile once again headed to eye appointment. You've been booming in. You as well, Central Virginia. You have been booming in as well. You sound like a local out here, David. Good to hear you, and thanks for joining in the live gate. Hope to find my QSO in your live feed. It is in here. If you talk to me and we're doing the live gate, it's in this one or the last live gate we did. I did a bunch of live gates last night. The problem is I'm doing a live gate and I'm so far from the house here in my little radio shack, the internet connection's kind of crappy. So I only have 1 bar of internet. It's showing 1 bar. I should have like 5 bars. So then they cut out after about, like a half hour. So then I started another live gate. Then I started another live gate. I think I did 3 live gates yesterday. So if you scan through the live gates, you'll probably find it in there for sure. Okay, so live stream tomorrow. I have to do on Banana JSSI at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Palm Planet, that's 1 p.m. Pacific time. So put that in your little notebook there, and we'll do it. We'll get it on here. Okay. Thanks for popping in, David. And Gary, get you on the next one as well, my friend Gary, 958 Michigan. Always good to have you in there. Gary is a regular out here. Palm Planet, you're right. It'll be 4 p.m. Eastern. Oh, man, this guy's back on channel 38 again. How annoying. Somebody's going to be catching up to him. Somebody's going to be tracking him down. Anyway, thanks for joining in here too, Palm Planet. I'm on 365, channel 27365. CQDX, CQ, this is 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Hey, Kentucky, you're sounding good up here too, off the west coast of Canada, 791 waving. Romeo Golf, 785 or 8786 Kentucky. Yeah, you're doing a good job out here. It is still morning out here in the North Pacific. It is still morning, and we're waving at you. You're doing a nice trip out here. Sound like a local. Lots of live streams of yours. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Well, Palm Planet, we're going to do one for you on Banana JSSI, and hopefully we've got a few people in there. It's funny, I get a lot of people come into these live gates here. It's amazing. There's a lot of radio operators that I do talk to on here, and a lot of times they want to hear themselves on the gate. So, and I'm not saying this channel has a lot of subscribers, but for a video gate channel, we're up to over 10,400, and there's over 7 million hits on this channel now, which is actually good for a video gate channel. So if you look at the video gate channels out there, you know, some of them have a couple of 100,000 hits or so. This one's got I think 7.4 million hits now. So it's pretty good. It's getting up there. Anyway, I appreciate everybody for tuning into this. It is a lot of fun. It is just a good hobby. It's a good way to communicate with others. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Okay, I hear an 812 Mississippi and a 5 something Indianapolis. Sounding good out here on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. All right, 812 and 570 something Indiana. You're sounding loud out here too, man. Q5 all the way. All right, 587 Indianapolis, sounding good, man. Nice sounding radio you have there. 791 out here on the Gulf Islands, waving.
791, you're making the trip.
Yeah, you as well. What are you running there for an antenna? It's booming in here. All right, the KO2 203P. I have a couple of those little boots. They're great little linears. I'm also running a D104 on this side as well. It's working for you, buddy.
Hey, we appreciate it. Yeah, those KO2 and 3s, they seem to be talked down upon a lot, but I had good luck with them.
I tell you what, you're hitting me 30 over, not a problem. I have one in my truck. I've had it in there for 2 years. It works great. Use it all the time. And I have a little one in here hooked up to my unit in Bearcat 980, and it's a good little kicker. Talking to you on RCI 2980WX, D104 Lollipop, which I have turned down. Running that through a 3-element flat side Yagi Beam Serio SY3 with a Texas Star 500 high drive amp, but I got that turned way down too, putting just about 100 whiskeys. That's it. Yeah, you're making my gate. I'm running a live stream video gate right now, so I am live on YouTube, and you're making my gate. So if you do tune in, you're at the 2 hour and 20 minute mark. 2 hour and 20 minutes. You can hear yourself. So anyway, yeah, we do lots of live gates on the YouTube here. So yeah, you're sounding good, brother. Q5 all the way.
What's the YouTube channel name?
Jungle Joe C Video Gates. Jungle Joe C, like Charlie, Video Gates. All right, so yeah, you're at about the 2 hour and 20 minute mark, 2 hour 19 minute mark. Start from there, and then you can hear yourself coming in. Have a good one, buddy. Cheers and beers. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. Yeah, take care there, Indiana. Cheers to you, buddy. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Hey, West Virginia, you're sounding loud and proud. What's my what? What's that? Bring that back. Oh, my QTH is off the west coast of Canada on the southern Gulf Islands.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'm in Northern
Morgantown, West Virginia. Yeah, you're sounding good, man. I got a good Q5 on you. Yeah, you're coming in good from West Virginia, and all of a sudden the channel gets kind of crazy and busy, right? But so anyway, buddy, cheers and beers to you out there in West Virginia. And thanks for coming in there, man. Happy DXing. This is 791 Gulf Islands. We're going to be listening here. Eggnog. Take care, buddy. Cheers and beers, man. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Yeah, thanks, Palm Planet. I appreciate you tuning in, man. It's awesome to have anybody in there watching. You know, I'm happy when one person watches. So, especially when you got a whole bunch of people watching, that's lots of fun too. And you know what? I've actually had people send me palm seeds over the, like people I've talked to in certain places where I wanted seed from. And I've talked to guys that grow palm trees. People have actually sent me seeds. People I've talked to on the radio more than once, which is kind of cool. So, I mean, I talk all over the world on this thing. So it's an easy way to get palm seeds from people, and I could trade them, right? I've had people from Arkansas send me seeds on here, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, you name it, man. Even a guy in California sent me a bunch of Washingtonia seeds once. So it's kind of cool, right? Better than talking on the telephone. I'm on 365-27365. 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, USX. Eggnog is good. Oh, that's awesome. Niagara Falls, New York is sounding good on the west coast of Canada, 791 Gulf Islands. Boy, that beam sure makes a difference, I'll tell you. It sure makes a difference. Live stream tomorrow, 1 p.m. Banana JSSI. Now, if I talk on 35, I'm going to piss the guy off that talks on AM. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Hey, voice of Texas, you're sounding good on the west coast of Canada, 791 Gulf Islands waving. How about that voice of Texas, 29, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Nada. CQ, CQDX, CQ. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. And all of a sudden it goes quiet, you see?
Well, just like that, conditions drop out. Jumbo Tower, 29 Mobile, the voice of Texas.
29 Mobile, man. You're booming in here, man. I got you way up into the red there, Texas. You're sounding good, Texas. 791 Gulf Islands waving back.
Have a good one over there on the west coast.
You as well. 29 Mobile, Texas. You're still slamming here, man. Q5 all the way. Drive safely. 791 Gulf Islands on the side.
Mobile, McPherson, Kansas. 338 Mobile. McPherson, Kansas. Everybody's favorite radio station, the voice of Texas on the Mexican border.
Voice of Texas, man. You're definitely the voice of the Gulf Islands. You're coming in so loud up here. That mobile's working great. Let's go to 38. I'm at 39 now, 395. CQDX, 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Nice and quiet. Pick a nice quiet channel, right? CQDX, this is 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. It's going kind of quiet.
Station out there, Gulf Islands or whatever, but bring it on back. 262 radio, Niagara Falls, New York. How about it?
262 New York, 262 New York, 791 Gulf Islands, waving.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Bunch of other stations in the background, but you're definitely making a trip on the Niagara Falls, New York, up there to the Canadian border.
All right there, 262. You're doing a good trip out here to the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. Happy DXing. Thanks for the comeback. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Yep, 73's to you. 262, 791 on the side. Very relaxing in here, man. 1147, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. This is 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, QSX. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Joe, is Port Renfrew a temperate rainforest? Yes, it is. It's the tall tree capital of Canada. They have the tallest trees in Canada there, man. It's unbelievable. Go to my videos on Banana JSSI and look up Avatar Grove. There's 1,000-year-old cedar trees in there that are freaking massive. It's a rainforest, you know. And the funny thing is, when you're Renfrew, you don't really see any fall color. It's just green. Everything is just green. On the drive-in on the center of the island, you're going to see lots of maples in color. But once you get to the temperate rainforest in Renfrew, it's unbelievable. It's the far west coast, and it is a lot of rain. They get a lot of rain there, tons of it. You know where it is? Actually, it's so if you're standing on the beach in Port Renfrew, you see a point of land not that far off. That's Nia Bay on the very northwestern tip of Washington State. So from Port Renfrew, you're looking down at Nia Bay, the northwestern tip of Washington State, and it's just all Pacific, open Pacific Ocean there. It's absolutely breathtaking. Calling CQ. This is 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Calling CQ. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I want to go to the interest big. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Olympic Peninsula is awesome. Even Port Angeles, I've been there too. I've stayed overnight there. It's absolutely beautiful. Right across from Victoria. Yeah, go ahead, station. I hear you calling. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We're listening for you. CQDX, 791 on the Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific, QSX. It's annoying when I hear somebody call, but they're just not coming strong enough. Yeah, check out the Olympic Peninsula if you have a chance. Take the ferry across from Port Angeles, Washington to Victoria, and the border is right there at the ferry. It's awesome. It's so easy. The customs, and then you can drive anywhere you want on Vancouver Island. Apparently, the redwoods of coastal California are the southern end of the rainforest. Yeah, well, do you know where the redwoods actually start? The redwoods start actually in Brookings, Oregon. That's where the redwoods actually start, in south coast of Oregon. That's where you start to see the native redwoods, believe it or not. And I noticed that when I was there. There's redwoods there. Not growing in people's yards either. That's pretty cool. Gary, I'm on 395, buddy, 395. CQDX. This is 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
I believe that was 791. Hey, 791 B 935 Southside State.
935 Ohio. You're sounding real good out here off the west coast of Canada. 791 waving back.
Yeah, buddy, you sound good down here. I'm in southern Ohio. I got here on the river, Bush Mouth, Ohio. You're sounding fine here, buddy.
Yeah, you're way up into the red, man. Not a problem. I got a Q5 on you. And right now, at the moment, you're the only only station on frequency. So it's quiet. This is the calm before the storm, I guess. There's the storm. I never made it to BC, though. You should come up to BC. Come up to BC. Hey, Roger, on that there. Well, I tell you what, we got a little bit of rain happening out here on our Gulf Islands, and current temperature out here is 54 degrees. 54 degrees, just afternoon. Temperature, our time is 12:10 p.m. Pacific time out here.
You got to hear this little radio coming out of President McKinley. That the newest version, you know, is those right for speakers. That's the president's push out now.
It sounds good, man. Your radio is working perfect. Q5 all the way, good audio and a good signal. No worries. That President McKinley is Q5 here off the west coast of Canada on the Gulf Islands. So, hey, you have a good one out there and happy DXing. And I thank you for coming back to me and enjoy the rest of your day there. You guys are about 3 hours ahead of us. This is 791 out here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. We'll be QSX. Cheers to you, friend. Yeah, 935. It's about 54 here, 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Not much difference. I should visit DC. Yeah, you got some nice palms there, and the gardens too. The botanical gardens are freaking awesome. And you were in Port Angeles 6 years ago. Okay, cool. Cool Palm Planet. I like Port Angeles. It's very nice. The Olympic Mountains are right behind them. You can see the Olympic Mountains from Victoria. 144 Alabama, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about at 144 Alabama, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific? Nope. How about that Connecticut station, Connecticut, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific? Nada. It's funny, it's dead right now, not getting out. Has its moments. CQDX, this is 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Kind of skipped, it's kind of died off a bit. Yeah, there's a few places. You know, I'm going up to Alaska in May. So about the middle of May, Wendy and I are heading up to Alaska. Her very first time up to Alaska. This will be my fourth time to Alaska. And we're doing the cruise from Vancouver to Skagway, which is really nice because you can see a lot of beautiful stuff up there. And so it stops at like Ketchikan, Juneau, Icy Strait. You see the glacier, and then Skagway. So it's a week-long cruise. And it's lots of fun. Cruises are absolutely awesome. I've done the Caribbean cruise too out of Miami, which is fun, but I actually prefer the Alaska one. I just love the panhandle of Alaska. It stretches way down into British Columbia. Look out for bombs. Oh, I do. I might bring some with me if I can sneak them through. You see, I'm the type of character they like to search when I come through customs. Maybe they don't like my tattoos or something or the way I look, but I always get searched every time I go through there. They put me through the full body scanner. So I maybe should slip some into my pocket and mix them in with some change or something, and then maybe bring some trachea seeds up there. I often think about it when I've been in Alaska, how I would like to plant some seeds. So when I go to Port Renfrew, I throw seeds all over the place. I just brought a bunch of seeds with me, and I just throw them here and there when I'm walking through the forest, right? That's what I do. Is there any stations out there? Copy 791? 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. It's quiet on 39. 427 West Virginia. We got a good copy on you. We're waving at you from the Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. All right, Phil, West Virginia, 427. You got Joe here, Juliet, Oscar Echo, and the QTH is off the southwest coast of British Columbia out here on the Gulf Islands. I'll do it. Palm Planet. Yeah, my personal is Joe here, Phil. Joe, Juliet, Oscar Echo. And like I say, we're off the west coast of Canada, so you're making a good trip from West Virginia. All right, Phil. Cheers to you, buddy. 427 West Virginia. Have a good day, my friend. 791 out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific, USX. Yeah, 351 Michigan. We're waving at you, buddy. You're sounding good too out here on the Gulf Islands. Thanks a lot there, 351. Yeah, you're making a trip out here and sounding good. There's a few stations in there. All of a sudden it got busy. It was really quiet. But hey, have a good one out there in Michigan. 351 791 Gulf Islands, QSX 73s, my friend. Right, scatter, sable, miner, and trachea seeds. Yeah. The problem is it's not hot enough probably for sable miner, although they grow there, but they grow painfully slow. I do, yeah. Where you are, sable miner seeds, because you guys get the heat in DC. Anybody else out there? Copy 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I hear you, Michigan 923, Michigan 923, 791 waving. Have a good one out there, Michigan 923. Cheers and beers. And I hear that mobile station out there too. We're waving at your mobile station, 791 on the side. 383 Iowa. Have a good one there, 383. Sound good, buddy. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. It sounds good, man. Quad 6, Q5. All right, buddy. Drive safely out there in the mobile and happy DXing. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX.
791-970, Southern California, waving.
Wow, we got the skip from Southern Cal again. That's the way it worked yesterday. We had Connecticut, Rhode Island, Florida, and then boom, right over to the West Coast. And we're due north of you here on the Gulf Islands off the West Coast of Canada.
Roger, man. Yeah, you're blasting down here. You're 9 plus over here in Southern California, about 45 miles northwest of Los Angeles, Roger.
45 miles northwest of Los Angeles. So you'd be maybe in Valencia, in that area?
Ventura County over here, Thousand Oaks, Newbury Park.
Oh, yeah, I know the area well. I've been down there lots. I love it down there. It's a good place to be on a rainy winter day or rainy fall day up this way. You got lots of sunshine and blue sky.
Roger that, man. Roger that. We don't have to deal with the heavy city traffic down here either.
Yeah, that's a good thing. It gets pretty busy driving through LA, that's for sure. But yeah, we're off the southwest coast of British Columbia on the Gulf Islands, just near the San Juan Islands here. And same time zone as you.
Roger that. So how's the weather there today?
Current temperature right now, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, and some light rain falling.
Roger that, Roger. Yeah, the weather's kind of changing down here in the south a little bit too, but you never know when winter's going to come.
Yeah, but your winters are very tame down there. You got to love it. And our winters are wet up here. We're about 100 miles north of Seattle.
Roger that. All right, man. Have a good day. You're sounding good out there. I hear the whole nation calling you, so have a good one. 970 Southern Cal back out.
Thanks a lot, 970. Good to hear you, man. I always like to talk to California, and you're kind of like off the side of my beam, too. So cheers and beers, buddy. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Okay, who do we got in there? Adventures with NIMBY. Mix the seeds in with some protein powder. Yeah, or nuts. I've done that in Hawaii. Jesse, Bar, Joe, Sable Miner, love it here. Yeah, they love it there. You guys get the heat, man. You guys get the heat in DC, Palm Planet. Waving at you, Hill Climber. I hear you, Hill Climber out there. 791 Gulf Islands, waving. Yeah, Hill Climber, the conditions are definitely crazy out here today. They're up and down and all over the map, but we got you in there. We're waving back from the Gulf Islands. We're live right now. If you're on the YouTube, if you join in, we are live right now on our videogate. So join in, buddy. 791 Gulf Islands, QSX. I was getting that guy in California off the... I got that guy off the side of my beam in California because my beam facing that way, right? That's pretty good. Amazing. Yeah, this little Texas star is heating up my room in here. It's 71 degrees. Do you do any prepping? No, do any prepping. You mean like doomsday prepping? Oh, yeah, we got a pantry full of food, man. Got a pantry full of food. Lots of prepping. I always got lots of food on hand and everything else on hand if things go sideways. You betcha. You betcha, Brother Lou. Put it this way. If the stores decided to close, I can hunt right here off my own property. Read my previous comment. I got to find it. I got to find that comment. Where is it? I'm looking for it. Where in the hell is it? I'm trying to find it. Joe, do you do any prepping? Read my, maybe it got censored. I'm not seeing it. I'm looking. No, it got censored. It's gone. There's no previous comment. It is totally gone. Yeah, World War III is happening now. Oh, yeah. 20,000 troops. They deployed that many to Israel? No way. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. I'm prepped. A lot of us are locked and loaded, if you know what I mean. Right? We're prepped. And I got radios, too. Hey, if the phones ever go down, I can talk to the world right here. You see me in my little radio room? I can talk anywhere I want. And with my new antenna, I put up my directional. I got the beam antenna. I point it to where I want to talk. They're not drafting me. All right. Is Canada drafting? Do you think Canada will draft? I mean, U.S. might draft, but I don't know if Canada does. I don't think Canada's ever drafted. CQDX calling CQ. This is 791 Gulf Islands. 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. You know what? I'm too old to draft anyway. Even if I was living in the States, they don't want a 59-year-old guy fighting in the war, right? They want younger people. Like, I don't know how old it is to draft. Would he be 18 years old or something like that? 18 to 30 something, right? Really, we didn't even in World War. I don't think so. You'd have to Google it. You know, you better Google it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Canada has ever drafted. Once they see your muscles, I'm 59 years old. They're gonna say, "How old are you?" You know, I could probably pass the fitness test, but I'm too old. If I was 36, if I was 30 years old or something, then they'd probably want me in there. But right now, I don't think they want me. CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Hey, I could be in charge of communications if I was in the Army. I could talk on the radios. I'm on 395, and I think I'm going to switch channels. I hope they draft this guy right here. This 111 guy. They need to get this guy out of here. Okay, 365, and I'm just going to listen for a little bit. $99.62 Ohio, $99.62, $791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Waving back at you, 025. You're always sounding good out here, man. You sound like you're sitting right next to me. Sounding good, 025, Pennsylvania, 791, afternoon wave. We're on the side, 73, buddy. Yeah, take care, Terry, 025, Keystone State, 791, Gulf Islands on the side. Okay, let's read these comments. Once they, yeah, I don't know. I hope not. That would be awful. It'd suck to get drafted unless you really want to get drafted. But you know, there's a chance that you could get killed. It's like a lot of people that went to the Vietnam War. You know, a lot of young guys died, and we have a lot of draft dodgers. We say on this island. A friend of mine moved here from Hawaii in 1968, and before that, he was in Virginia. And the only reason his mom moved him in here, they moved here to Salt Spring Island, so he wouldn't get drafted to the Vietnam War. So Rob now is 70. He's a good friend of mine. He lives down the road. So he moved here from Honolulu in 1968. And Rob is, I think, 72 years old, 71 or 72 now. Really good shape. But he said a lot of his friends actually died in Vietnam, which is really sad. So he was, well, you can figure it out in 1968 how old he was, right? That was 55 years ago. So he would have been 17 years old. Just the right age for the draft. You know, that's pretty scary, isn't it? Drafting, going to a place that's in full-blown war. Well, hopefully they stay away from our little island here. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy because with the weapons they have now, man, they could totally obliterate the world, right? I'm anti-war. Yeah, I'm not into war and stuff like that. It sucks, man. I wish there was no wars. It's just, it's a bummer what's going on over there right now. I know there's a lot of crap going on over in Israel and stuff. Seems like we're a million miles away from it here. I'm going to go to 41. Channel 41. Yeah, so hopefully they don't do that in Canada. But like I say, you got to Google that. And, you know, I'm curious. I don't think they've ever had a draft in Canada, even in World War I. Though they may not need to draft really any more troops fighting like it is sort of like old-fashioned. Yeah, now they use technology. Exactly. And the technology they have is very dangerous, man. They can pinpoint a weapon, a missile, anywhere they want. A missile can hit here and blow me up in this room if they wanted to from somewhere on the other side of the world. It's superpower. Yeah, and use nukes. It's scary, man. It's scary what they can do. They could take out a city with a nuke, right? I mean, North Korea, Russia, they have nukes that would take out an entire city, not a problem, man. It would just destroy the planet, too. Could actually be the end of the planet if they'd start doing stuff like that, you know? I don't know why people got to be at war. It's terrible. I'm on 36. Let's try calling. CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. (221) Phoenix, Arizona. 221 Phoenix, Arizona. You're sounding really good. 791 waving. Have a good one out there in Phoenix, my friend. 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, QSX. Are you off the grid or no? We're on the grid, but you know what? We heat our house with wood. We never use electric heat. We have our own water supply here. We're on a well. We have our own sewer system here. We're not on any city thing. We're way away from town and all that stuff. And we have our own generator. We have a generator. So I have lots of firewood here. We have lots of trees on this property. I split like 4 cords of wood every year. I split like a shit ton of wood. So we have mountains of wood here to heat our house with. So our entire house is heated with wood. We can even cook on that wood stove if we want to, right? So yeah, I would say we're self-sufficient here. If they ever turned off the power, we're not going to starve to death or die here or freeze to death, right? And like I say, we have acreage here. I can go across the street and fish. We're right across the street from the ocean. I can catch crabs out there, throw the crab trap out. There's oysters, mussels, clams. We got everything here and lots of hunting. So I'll send a pic to you of our wood somehow. You have so much wood. Cool. That's like me too. I've split, like I say, about 4 cords last year. So no shortage of wood here, firewood. And if we ever want more wood, we just cut down trees. Every year we cut down trees, and every year I split firewood. I like splitting wood. And then I stack it. CQDX. This is 791. This is 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I'm on Instagram too, by the way. You can send pics through Instagram, and I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter, right? And of course on YouTube. So Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm easy to find. Did you see the new law what did Trudeau put in and what did he pass now, that moron? To regulate YouTube channels and podcasts. Oh, I don't know if this is really classed as a podcast, is it? I think it's the guys making big money, right? So this is more like just a live stream, but it's the guys I make the big money that are going to be targeted too, right? So like Andrew Lawson and guys like that. Just set up me 23 channel Cobra 89 with Patriot 12-foot base antenna working. Cool. Oh, that's pretty awesome. A good old 23 channel. Hey, that's a 23 channel. That's a 23 channel. And that's a 23 channel. But that 23 channel has the VFO on it, so it's got lots of channels on it, right? Gotta love the old 23 channels. I used to have another one, Mom and Dad bought it when I was a kid, and I took the golden screwdriver to it and messed it up, thinking I could tune it up, and I screwed it up. That was my bad. I was probably, 13, 14 years old, something like that. So I think people are reading the law wrong. It says the platform brings in millions, not the individual. Oh, the platform brings in millions. Okay, well, I don't have to worry about that. I'm not bringing in millions. So YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, if you have 10 subscribers, because the platform itself makes. Oh, if I have 10 subscribers, unbelievable, eh? Just unbelievable. That he's got stuff to hide, Trudeau. He doesn't want people to see it. That's why he has to censor everything, because he doesn't want people telling the truth about him. He's got a lot of stuff to hide. He's not corrupt, eh? He's just terrible. And I'll say it right now before they censor me. Unbelievable. I hate that guy. CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands. This is 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, QSX. 467 Central Texas. You're sounding really good out here off the west coast of Canada.
Hey, Dan, I appreciate the comeback there. You're making a fine trip back down here to Central Texas, for sure.
Yeah, you as well, my friend. Good sound and station, nice audio, great signal. Good to hear you out there, buddy. This is 791 Joe, Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada.
Hey, Roger, 791. We appreciate you coming back there. 73's to you. And y'all have a great day out that way. The 467, old Hank, we're going to be standing by.
All right, 467 Hank out of Texas. Cheers and beers, buddy, and happy DXing. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Remember the, oh yeah, I'm fixing up the new one on your left, needs some caps. Yes. I'm fixing up the one on your left, needs some caps. Oh, cool, right on. That's awesome. Remember the blackface scandal? Did you know that Global News CP in those pics didn't even, oh no, they don't report because they're funded by the government, right? That's unbelievable. Well, they fund the CBC. They give those guys billions. That's what he wants. It's like North Korea. So sick of this guy. I'm so sick of Trudeau, man. You have no idea how much I hate that guy. 587 Indiana here. Thanks. Signing off YouTube. Tyler, watch you later. All right there. Thanks, Tyler, for tuning in to the videogate live. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 58 minutes now. That's what I do on a rainy autumn day out here. I took the day off work today because I had a sore back. And I figured, I'd come in here in the radio room. So this morning we worked a bunch of European stuff, and now it's just all North American skip. So anyway, tune in anytime. 587 Indiana, welcome aboard. Can you talk on skip with a phone? No, not on a phone. You can talk anywhere on a phone. So basically, a phone, you can talk more places than a radio because you can just punch in the number and talk there, right? Here, you have to wait for the skip conditions to come in. To talk the long distance. So it works different than the phone because it's bouncing off the ionosphere. These skip signals are bouncing off the earth in the ionosphere. So it works different with a telephone or an iPhone. A telephone landline is through the lines, and an iPhone is also through waves, right? Radio waves. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. 747 Southeast Wisconsin, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. 747, you're sounding good, man. Loud and proud in the mobile out here on the Gulf Islands. All right, take care there, Southeast Wisconsin. Cheers to you. 791 Gulf Islands on the site. Uh, 323 Mobile, Manitoba, I think you did say. We got you. I hear that station out there in the mobile, 791 waving. So much noise in there, man. It's just hard to pick them out. Yeah, 323. Thanks for the relay, buddy. 323 Manitoba, Canada. 791 waving at you, mobile station. There's just too much hash and trash here. We got a lot of QRM. So, hey, 323, you did make it out here. I did hear you. That mobile's working. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Take care, 323. We got that. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. It seems possible. Yeah, I can hear him for sure. 66 Central New York. Yeah, you're sounding good out here on the west coast of Canada. 791 out here on the Gulf Islands waving. Thanks, buddy. I totally appreciate it, man. Thanks for the relay. You got to love the 11-meter band radio for that. Have a great day, my friend. 791. Cheers and 73. Thanks a lot. 66 New York. Cheers and beers, buddy. 791 on the site. In my imagination, because there is a radio antenna on the phone. That's right. Exactly. But it's a completely different wave, different band. Cell phone's way up there. So we're down here on the 11 meter band. It's way down here low, right? But yeah. So, if phones ever went out, I could still communicate with these things here. And I do have a 2 meter rig right here. This one here talks everywhere, like handheld ham radio. That one right there. This picks up everything, right? Even picks up FM radio too. So that's a handheld ham radio there too. It's a good little radio, Baffling. So it works well. So we can stay in tune with the world here. And I have several antennas up. I have 4 antennas up here. So I'm always going to get out from this location, I'm sure. Wow, he's coming in good. He's coming in real good. Now there's people from all over in there. It's weird. We had California too. You could get something like an ICOM 7300 and contact remotely. Yeah, I think you could. I got a friend that's got a ICOM 7300. Those are nice radios. You can get it. Go on eBay and just look up radios like 11 meter band CB radios, and you can get into them fairly cheaply. Cheap. They're unit in Bearcat 980, and then you got to get an antenna. An antenna is going to get you out, right? You want to get a decent antenna and some coax to hook it up. But yeah, you can get into them pretty cheap, under $1,000, right? You can get a pretty good setup, probably even for. Yeah, I bet you probably for like $700 you could get a pretty decent setup. I can hear 323 Manitoba a little bit. 1,200 euros. Yeah, I'm not too sure how much a euro is actually worth on the Canadian or US dollar. How much was my whole setup? Oh, God. Well, I mean, I got so many radios here. I mean, I don't know what it is to buy this radio here. What is it to buy an RCI 2980 WX? I don't know, $800 for one of these radios, I'm guessing. And then this is probably another, this power supply is probably another, I don't know, 500, 600. These are around 600. And then that's probably around 600. The antenna and the rotor and everything is, another 400. Oh, God, it adds thousands of dollars worth of equipment. This microphone right here, I don't know how much are these microphones worth now. I mean, this thing's probably a couple $100 for the microphone. Then I got the meters. I have thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment here, but I've been buying it over the years. I've been into this since 1977, right? So, but it's a lot of, and I have more radios. I have more radios in the other shed. I have a lot of radios. Yeah, they add up after a while, that's for sure. But I'm not too sure how much these are worth now. They're up there. I bought it new too. I bought this one new. Those new. Most of the stuff I bought was new. I bought very little stuff that was actually used. And it's a good hobby. If you're into it like me, then you want to spend the bucks. It's like riding a motorcycle. I want to ride a nice motorcycle because I like to cruise, so that's why I ride a Harley. I like the feel of it. I like the sound of a Harley. And I like things that are made out of steel. I don't really like plastic too much. So that's why I ride a Harley. It's like most of it's made in the USA. I'm sure some of it's probably made in Japan now. But to me, and I like all motorcycles. I don't want to be a Harley snob, but I like all motorcycles. But I think it's like when you get a muscle car versus a little Japanese car, it looks way better when you put chrome and you soup up a muscle car over the small car. That's what I think. So to me, it looks better when you customize a Harley Davidson, right? Or you have a chromed out Harley over a Honda, and I've ridden Hondas. I've had Hondas. I've had Suzukis. I've had them all, and they're all good bikes, but I prefer to ride a Harley Davidson when I cruise, right? So When you buy the stuff, it's always an investment. It is, exactly. It is an investment. And, it'll last you a long time. I mean, I've had these radios a long time. That one I bought in 1978, February 78, 1977 down there. And these ones here, I bought about 11 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. That one, maybe 12 years ago. So it's stuff I've accumulated over the years. That's all. I didn't buy all the stuff at once, right? And it's stuff I enjoy. I enjoy talking on the radio. So to me, it's worth it. It's not a waste of money, right? I love doing it. It's lots of fun. I never get bored of it. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. CQDX. This is 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side.
501, Southern California.
Hey, 501, you're sounding good. I'm getting you off the side of my beam here. It's due north, on the Gulf Islands.
Copy the Gulf Islands, man. Where's that guy exactly?
We're off the southwest coast of British Columbia, off the extreme southwest coast of BC, Canada. Yeah, you're the second guy I talked to, the second station I talked to within the last hour in California. It's really cool because it went from the East Coast right over to the West Coast.
Well, that's good. It's about time. I haven't heard from you guys in quite a few months there. I'm just 15 miles inland from Newport Beach, copy.
I love Newport Beach, man. That place is absolutely awesome and a very good place to be right now on a wet day up here on the West Coast.
Yeah, copy the wet day. But you know what? I don't think you'd want to pay the taxes here.
Yeah, they're probably pretty expensive. I just swung my beam around south. Hopefully it's coming in a bit better. Yeah, I'm sure it would be expensive, but man, Newport is an awesome climate. Climate there is perfect.
Yeah, it is nice. I've got you in here at 10 over, so that thing's working real well. What kind of beam is it?
I'm running a Serio 3-element flat side Yagi up just about 30 feet. My 2980 WX radio and a D104.
All right. And that's it, just the radio?
Oh, yeah, no, we got a little juice going through here, too, about 150 to 200 watts going through a Texas Star 500 high drive variable, but I got it turned down.
Yeah, copy that. I'm putting out about 130 watts, and it's just a barefoot Anytone Quad 6.
Yeah, those Anytones are good radios, man. They put out really good audio. Your audio is just, superb.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool for a stock microphone, but you gotta watch it. It really does drive the shit out of the amps, man.
Oh, is that right? Well, I got you about 30, 40 over here. You're way into the red.
Yeah, this thing puts out about, it shows its average on AM. But on sideband, it's swinging up to 100 watts average and peaking 135 or so.
Oh, it sounds awesome. Really nice. No, I talked to so many people running those Anytones. Very popular radio these days. And you get your bang for your buck when you get those things. Got all the frequencies too.
Yeah, I just had the bigger finals put in it. It was $70, and it was well worth it. He changes the modulation limiter to a different thing and does it up real nice.
Is that like a stock microphone?
This is the stock mic. Yeah, I got a KPO mic, but the cord went bad on it, so I got to get it repaired.
Oh, no, don't change it, man. Your audio is unbelievable. It is so loud and so crisp and so clear.
Yeah, it's amazing. This guy that does this, he's been doing it for 30 years or so. He really knows what he's doing.
Yeah, you guys are lucky to have techies down. There's not a whole lot of that stuff up here anymore. They all gone. Back in the early 80s, I had a tech and I'd bring stuff to him, but that's days gone by now.
Yeah, he started in 1992, and his boss went back into the early 80s. So, he was brought up, pretty good.
That's awesome, man. You guys are lucky. I'm the only radio operator on this island that actually talks on it. I have a couple other friends that we set stuff up for him, but they only want it for emergencies, some nice President radios, but they don't talk on them. I'm the only one here out of 11,000 people that talks.
Yeah, well, what do you do on the radio? Watch TV or play on the radio?
Yeah, well, if it's nice out, I go for a motorbike ride. But there's, I mean, there is lots to do on this island. Lots of hiking, fishing, hunting, and whale watching, whatever. Hanging out on the beaches. But a rainy day like this, yep, I'm in the radio room. It's nice and warm and dry.
Yeah, copy that. Right on there, buddy. Sounding good down here on the West Coast.
All right, Newport Beach. Always good to hear you guys out there. I'm glad we're finally getting some California skip.
Yeah, cool, man. Good cue, so it hung in there. It's still there. I got to get into the kitchen, though.
All right, take care, buddy. Cheers and beers, and bring back your number again. I'll put you in my logbook from Newport Beach.
Yeah, it's 501, and we're 15 miles inland from Newport Beach, a little town called Tustin.
Tustin, inland from Newport. That's awesome, man. Oh, well, you have a good day. Enjoy the sunshine, and we'll talk again there, buddy. This is 791 out here on Salt Spring Island on the Southern Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada.
Have a good day.
Yeah, take care. Huh? That was a good one. I was neglecting you guys. I got back into the hobby for 150 bucks. Hey, that's good. Cheap. You see, 150 bucks. When you buy this stuff, it's always investment. I'm just reading these here. So I'm reading the mail now. Different gear TV. It will last a lifetime, and you can always sell it if you need some cash. That's true. Adventures with NIMBY. I got back into the hobby for 150 bucks. So do you hear that, Jesse? 150 bucks. Adventures with NIMBY got into it. Back into it. Maybe you just start with a setup in the car first. Yeah, exactly. A mobile, different gear TV. Go mobile. You can get some great skip. Absolutely. Are many people on the skip? Yeah, there's people out on boats, but not as many as mobile vehicles. I do talk to people in boats, though, for sure. I'm going to what's this guy's number again? Hang on. Newport. What channel am I on? I am on 365. I'm just putting it in my logbook. Sorry, guys. Okay. Got him down in the logbook. That's what I had to do. Still though. Okay, what do we have here? What about a truckers? My job is unloading trucks, and when I ride, they have a radio. Yeah, lots of truckers have them. A lot of truckers still have CBs, and yeah, I talked to a lot of truckers, Jesse, on skip, over the skip. So skip is just anything over, I think, 120 miles. That's what skip is. I think that's what skip is classed as on a radio, CB radio. Popcorn 913, good to see you in there, buddy. I like those emojis. Makes me want to have some popcorn. And so skip is just long distance stuff, right? That's all it is. Long distance radio signals that come in at certain times. Good idea. With boats, those radio waves will be hitting the ocean waves and bouncing for miles. Yep. And I live right next to the ocean here, which is a good thing too. So maybe it helps living on an island, because I do live on an island and we do have the ocean around us, right? So I'm on 375 now. Does everybody hear this guy on channel 38? Hey, Popcorn, do you hear this 111 guy? Do you get him where you're at too? And do you have any idea where he is? A lot of people seem to think Arizona and New Mexico. So it'd be nice to know where this guy is. It'd be nice to actually hone right in on his address. That guy's got to go, man. CQDX, CQDX. No, I gotta flip the beam around. Hey, 454 Alabama, 454 Alabama, 791 Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. Yeah, you're doing real good. I got a Q5 on you, buddy. Sounding great out here. Nice signal and great audio out here off the west coast of Canada. All right, Alabama, cheers, buddy. Thanks for the comeback. A lot of noise in there now, but you're way up into the red. Good signal, good audio from Alabama. Have a great day. 791 Gulf Islands out here off the west coast of British Columbia. QSX. I think someone knows on Facebook. I don't have them there. You don't have them there. You don't have them there. Wow. That's interesting. Why is the guy called 111? Because listen to this. That's all he plays all day is that recording on channel 38. 1111111. It's two different guys playing the recording. The original guy was in Arizona, but one of the recorder plays in Wisconsin. I heard that. Wow. That's all offer reward with video confirmation. Cutting his coax. Yeah, wringing his neck. I'd love to get this guy. It's off of here. He just screws up this channel for everybody. I'd pitch you $10. We're going to get rid of this guy. So I can't, he just, sometimes I hear him on 39. He goes on 39. I've actually even heard him on, last night he was on 41 for a little bit too. But I think there's some copycats out there, right? It's just terrible what he does. Screwing up the channel for other people. So somebody, I'm amazed that nobody lives near that guy. Like if somebody was on our island doing that, I'd be able to find him. So somebody must live in his vicinity. They have to. So you think Arizona and one guy in Wisconsin. Interesting. But Popcorn does not hear him. Wow, you're lucky. That is very interesting. We have him here every single day. From morning till night, till the skip fades out from the US, this guy is playing that on his radio. You know, and he gets out good. So he's actually got some good equipment. Okay, so when without the bilinear on, he hits me at 2 S units, okay? The beam is pointed southeast, 2 S units. With the bilinear on, he hits me at 30 S units. Elon Musk, and it has gotten cheaper now. Has it gotten cheaper? Cool. I might have to get that too for faster internet. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something with the beam here. Okay, so he disappears when I turn the beam north. He kind of disappears when I move the beam around, so let me stop now. He's southeast of me. He's definitely south. He's hitting the East Coast, so he's not here. Yeah, so he's not on the East Coast. So he's southeast of me somewhere, but I don't know where. There's a lot of places southeast of the Gulf Islands, right? So he's somewhere in the States. That's unbelievable. It actually just boggles me that nobody's tried tracking the guy down, right? I'm sure. Let me check Chicago area SDR. Hold on. Okay, cool. So Chicago. Heard him both in Vermont and New York repeater. So that DX. Interesting, CV Punisher. Is there any way to track him down with that SDR thing? I mean, you could probably hone in on him, right? Be nice to get the guy's address, wouldn't it? Triggs Aloy, he's not reaching the Hawaiian Islands. Oh, you're lucky. Oh, how I'd love to be on the Hawaiian Islands, man. I would love to be on the Hawaiian Islands. I can't wait to go back. You see all my Hawaiian Island stuff? It's just decked out with Hawaiian Island stuff in here, man. Can never have enough Hawaiian Island memorabilia. Actually, my little hula girl back here is hiding. That's not good. I'm going to put that right there. Oh, that's actually the tiki. That's my ancient Hawaiian tiki collection right there, you see? I buy so much stuff in Hawaii. Actually, it looks kind of maybe like a menehune, right? Maybe it's a menehune. I'll put that in here. There we go. Yeah. I can't wait to go back to Hawaii, man. I miss Hawaii. That's what Facebook says. Get close at least. They say his name is Tim Hoffman. Tim Hoffman. Really? So they have his name. Very interesting. Hey, I got my Hawaii shirt on too for my Hawaiian friends. See that? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Honolulu. Honolulu, Harley Davidson, right there. Wonder if it's a spoof of an old number station. I don't know. Adventures with Nimber. I'm not sure. Tim Hoffman, eh? So some people know who this guy is. I'm amazed they have not done anything about him yet and put him out of commission, right? He's on there now. CQDX, 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. (2407) Michigan, you're sounding Q5 out here on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. 791 waving. All right, 2407 Michigan. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for the comeback. 791 Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. QSX. Yeah, we got a copy on you. This is 791 Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada out here in North Pacific. You as well, my friend. Thanks for the holler. We're hollering right back and waving at you. Cheers, buddy. Happy DXing. 791 Gulf Islands on the site. Listen to this guy. So I'm making it over that idiot. I got Nebraska on 38. LSB. I can hear him in Chicago, Milwaukee, as DX is not there. Interesting. But he's in South Carolina, not sure. Menehune he is. Gotta love Menehunes. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a cool story, Triggs, when I was on Maui one time at this burial site, and we're with this Hawaiian dude. So I'm standing at these they look like mounds of lava rock. And I said, man, those almost look like burial mounds. And this dude comes up, Hawaiian dude, and he says, yeah, those are burial mounds. And there was nobody around, just my wife, him, and this gal we were hanging out with. We picked up hitchhiking. She was out in the middle of the freaking jungle somewhere on the road to Hana. And she hanging out with us, and we're standing there. And out of nowhere, this lava rock, came rolling down the path, and landed in front of us. And we all looked at each other, and kind of the hair stood up on the back of our neck. It's like, what the heck was that? Where did that come from? There's nobody else around, right? And the guy goes, Menehune. And that's the first time I heard the word Menehune. I go, what the hell's Menehune? The little people playing tricks like leprechauns, right? Yeah. Report the ham call sign to FCC. Yeah, you figure FCC would actually step in and do something about it because he's causing so many problems, right? He's causing a lot of problems on 38. He ruins it for a lot of people that just want to talk to somebody, and he's buggering up the airways with his recordings. It's pretty annoying, actually, isn't it? So I'm amazed that somebody has not complained about it to the FCC about this guy here to put him out of commission. Because, I mean, I would imagine the FCC would come knock on your door if you're running super high power and you're interfering with people's radios or television signals or whatever. Well, he's buggering up the airwaves on that channel. So he's putting a lot of people out. And I think they should probably pay him a visit too and maybe take him out, right? Take his stuff away. Give him a fine or something. I don't know if they still do that in the States. Here, 11-meter band is not regulated anymore. So you can kind of get away with murder. You used to have a license. I used to have to get a license every 3 years. We had an XM call number. And every year we'd have to get a license to operate the 11-meter band. But that hasn't happened for many years, right? It's kind of a free-for-all. I'll put one in the KKF. If it's him, it may be a few others can also, maybe that will help. Some cool CB Punisher, be cool to track him down. And like Triggs Aloha says, report him. They say, yeah, I hear Arizona too, Popcorn 913. That's what I hear. I hear people say he's in Arizona, and somebody else said he's in New Mexico. So I don't know. I know he's somewhere in the southeast of here, right? So eventually somebody's going to catch up with him. See, and I'm on flat side right now. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to go on to my vertical. I'm going to go on to my vertical.
California, will be up. Sound a good beep. 73 is have a good one.
That's so weird. I don't hear him on 38 on my vertical. Southwest or lower Midwest one, yep, guaranteed. He goes by 2 handles, 666 or 119 Arizona. Thanks, Popcorn. Do you like Thai food? Love Thai food. Love Thai food. I work with some Thai ladies, and one of them's made me Thai food twice now. She's awesome. So I'm vertical right now on my Entron 99, and I can barely hear that 111 guy. Barely. I'm monitoring Lubbock, Texas, SDR 38 LSB. Lubbock, Texas. That's where Buddy Holly's from. Isn't he? Wasn't he from Lubbock, Texas? I can hear him in there very weak. So my beam is picking him out a lot stronger on the flat side, southeast. How about in New Jersey? 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
It's 1706 killing me here, so can't hear anyone else. So I'm gonna have to change frequency. 1706 is killing me. They owe me a new needle in my radio, so I'm gonna have to shut it down.
They owe a new needle. I'm monitoring Lubbock, Texas. Ultimate Cleveland. 791 Gulf Islands on the side.
No, it's your radio user, so that's okay. Yeah, you pinned me there, so definitely.
CQDX, CQ, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How do you get that thing fixed?
Hey, I'm gonna be clear frequency. Maybe here out there now. 42. That you 3 times to get in here, but if I get on your nerves enough, you will. 431, I told you.
He was not hitting the Kansas City SDR and not hitting the Arizona one. That means no DX to that area because he lives.
25,
Lower Midwest, West, like Arizona or New Mexico. Thanks, CB Punisher. That's very interesting. CQDX, CQ, 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
Hey, roger that, Wisconsin. Boy, this channel is real busy.
It is.
Well, we thought we'd give you a shout. Heard you in there, 2525. Take care. Have a good day. World Radio 3308, Southern Cal. We're standing by.
Hey, 3308, Southern Cal, 791, due north of you on the Gulf Islands. How about at 33, Southern Cal, 791, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada.
This was in there, I think, right before you. Hey, Gulf Islands, if you're still out there, 3308, Southern Cal, back to you.
Yeah, we're waving at you, buddy. Just want to know if we're making it out with this antenna here. You're sounding really good, man, up here off the west coast of Canada.
Hey, well, thank you. West coast of Canada, huh? I usually don't get DX straight up and down, do we?
No, we're right due north. I've worked a few stations in California today, so it's good to hear California coming in again. I'm off the southwest coast of British Columbia on the Gulf Islands, right near Washington State, San Juan Islands.
Hey, roger that. Okay, Gulf Islands, take care, my friend. It's busier than heck out there. Take care. Thanks for shouting at me. World Radio 3308, Southern Cal. We'll be standing by.
All right. 308. Cheers, buddy. Have a good one. You're sounding real good up here. 791 Gulf Islands on the side.
Hey, Joe, can you hear me over these guys?
Oh, yeah, you're booming it.
Too bad you're up there,
I'm on my vertical right now. I'm on my Sigma Venom.
but go out there, Mississippi.
You're coming in loud, Bob.
Well, yeah, those guys are bigger than you. You're at the plus 20. Those guys are a little bit more sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're coming in good. How's that? Is that a bit better?
Okay, okay, I'll let you get back to it. Have an awesome day, buddy.
All right, catch you later, man. Happy DX.
Maybe another day we'll touch
That's Bob on Vancouver Island. 3308 Southern Cal. Boy, this has been a long live stream. World Radio 4326, 791 Gulf Islands.
791 Gulf Islands. This is World Radio 4226, Southern Cal. We're about 5 miles east of okay, New Jersey. Another day, my friend. World Radio 3308.
Yeah, you're booming in here, Southern Cal 4306. I think you did say. This is, I think you said you're near Los Angeles too. We got a lot of California coming in right now. I'm glad I'm making the trip. I switched over to my vertical 5/8 wave here. So, man, you're booming in here. I got you up into the red, buddy. Making a good trip to the Gulf Islands off the west coast of British Columbia. I'll tell you what I'm running there, man. Save the flowers for yourself. I'm talking on an old TRC 458, an older D104 I've been using since 1977, a Sigma Venom 5/8 wave antenna, which is an omnidirectional, and a Texas Star 350 high drive amp.
Roger that, Texas Star and the omnidirectional antenna. How high is your antenna there, Roger?
I'm going to say it's about 25 feet to the bottom of it, something like that, maybe a little bit more. All right, 4226, California, Southern Cal. That's awesome. That quarter wave is working amazing. You're up into the red, buddy. I'm doing a live stream videogate right now. So you made my videogate on YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can actually go at the 3-hour and probably 35-minute mark or 36-minute mark, and you're coming in there for sure. Anyway, cheers and beers, buddy. 791 out here on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. We're going to be listening. All right, 4226. Cheers and beers, buddy. Have a great day and a great weekend coming up as well. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. I hear you out there, 79 Hawaii, a 79 Hawaii, shock a wave. World 791 Gulf Islands waving aloha. All right, World Radio, 79 Hawaii. We got you in there, brother. Sounding good, man. 79 Big Island, Hawaii. Shaka wave and aloha. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. Aloha, 791 Gulf Islands on the side. I hear that other portable station, 791 Gulf Islands waving. 194 Baltimore, you're making a trip, man. We got the Hawaiian Islands coming in, and on the other side of the country, Baltimore. Hey, sounding good from Baltimore. 791 waving from the Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
Okay, 791, there you go.
Sounding good, man. Hey, drive safely out there, Baltimore, Maryland. 73s from the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. UDX 791. We're listening. Yeah, 42 New Jersey. I'm glad this old radio's making it out, man. We're on the old TRC 458 and a 5/8 wave. Sounding good, New Jersey. 791 waving from Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. All right, 42 New Jersey. Cheers and beers, bud. 791 on the side. 754 due south of us, Southern California. 791 waving from the Gulf Islands. Thanks a lot, bro. Save the flowers for yourself. It's a bit of a train wreck in here, but you're busting through. I'm glad this little rinky-dink setup's making it out. Have a great day, my friend. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Yeah, take care. 754 California, 791 Gulf Islands, QSX. Wowzers. Big Island, Hawaii. So that's getting out okay. My little Sigma Venom antenna. He's not hitting the Kansas City. I started hitting the Arizona one. Midwest, Arizona, New Mexico. Okay, I'm going to try something here. Get back to my friend. I'm going to spin the beam around towards the Hawaiian Islands and see. How about at 79? How about at 79? Hawaiian Islands, A79. 79 Hawaiian Islands, World Radio. This is UDX 791. We're trying for you again. Sounds good, man. I went on to a different radio. I swung my beam around towards you, man. Now you're really coming in loud. I got you about 30 over, brother. You're coming in about 30 over here, 79. You're blowing smoke. All right, aloha, 79 World Radio Station out there in the Central Pacific mini grass. Cheers and aloha, bro, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Always a pleasure. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, USX. Aloha. There we go. I'll shoot that one for Skippy. He's good, man. He booms in here, man. I love talking to the Hawaiian Islands. My favorite place to talk to is Hawaii. I had to get to him. I turned the beam around so he could hear me better. So, there we go. What do you think? Should I call it a day now? I've been live streaming all freaking day. Oh, it's coming in good here, man. Okay, how do you know how much to turn your gain on the bottom of the D104 mic? I keep it down low. It's better to adjust the. You know what I do? Adventures. I got it less than halfway. So I mean, it's a screwdriver on the bottom. And the thing was with those D104s, Hill Climber, good contact with you again. Yes, Hill Climber 730. Good to hear you out there, brother, and thanks for joining in. Yeah, no, I keep the gain down quite a ways because the thing is with the D104 lollipops, they pick up so much background noise and it's easy to over mod with those things. The thing I don't like about them, there's no numbers on the dial, right? Unlike the on my M64 D104, M64B, these ones here, they have numbers. And this one here, I'll show you this other D104. It's actually not a D104. It's an static. This one here, does it have numbers? No. It's the funny thing is they don't have numbers on. There's no numbers on that one either. That's an static desk mic right there, but no numbers on that one either, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. So I do prefer it when they have numbers on them. It just makes it easier. So I just keep it down. And, you know, people will tell me, people always tell me the modulation's really good. If I've had it too high, you know, people I'm talking say, well, you're over mod. So then I'll crank it back a bit and they say, good, right there. So you can always ask for a radio check and then you can adjust it accordingly, right? That's the best way to do it is ask somebody you're talking to, how does the modulation sound? Okay, I'm southwest right now. I think I'm going to go in and grab something else to eat. I've been chewing the rag too long. I've been talking a long time. Okay, there we go. So I think I'm going to pull the plug on this and then maybe start uploading some. I think I'm going to shoot a video. Well, no, my wife's got her iPad. I was going to shoot a video for her on her YouTube channel. I was going to go out and shoot a video of my antennas. I was going to use her iPad. I can zoom in better. than my crappy little camera can. And I was going to do a video of each antenna, and then I'll put it on Gulf Island Rock. So you can check out my wife's YouTube channel here, Gulf Island Rock. And you can see some more stuff on there too, right? All right, guys, I'm going to say cheers and 73s to all of you. Thanks for joining in. It's been a good crowd, and we've had some good DX conditions today, some pretty decent conditions. Got some Europe in the morning, and we just got some Central Pacific, some Hawaii, and got some California stuff, which was good too, because we don't hear California a whole lot. And then Southwest and Southeast and South, here and there and everywhere. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next live stream gate. Set your notification bell, and then you can hear when the live gates happen, and you can join in. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you for coming in there, and I'm glad I got to make contact with some of you guys too. That's pretty awesome. It's even more fun when I can make contact with you guys, right? Better than sitting in a coffee shop having coffee. You never know. One of these days we may meet. If you're ever up here on the Gulf Islands, make sure to stop by and say hi, and we could have a coffee. Or if I'm in your neck of the woods, hey, maybe we'll have a coffee together, right? We'll eyeball. That's what they used to say. We're going to eyeball. All right. Cheers. It's definitely, I'll definitely come there for sure. Well, yeah, you'd like Salt Spring Island. The Gulf Islands are a nice place. It's like we're a million miles away from all the PS. Really? Here, it really is a world of its own. It's kind of crazy. Even though I'm in Canada, it does not feel like I'm in Canada. It feels like I'm somewhere else. And I like that feeling, because at this point in my life, I really don't like being here with the dictator running the show. All right. Anyway, guys, take care and have a good day. What's left of it, I got to go grab some more food. And tomorrow I'm going to be at work. I think my back will be better. Hopefully I'm going to go lay on the spike mat again. So I'm going to lay on the acupressure mat to make my back feel a little bit better. All right. Cheers and 73s, and have a good day. End of stream.